Woo! Oh my god. All-time highs. That's crazy. Let me make that a little bit lower. The tip jar. Hopefully that's good enough. There we go. We're almost just getting my routine, my early routine in. Openai, yes. Looks good to me. Alright, let's get straight to it. Actually, this Spy. Whoa, Spy! Unbelievable where Spy is right now. Honestly, it is. It's just ridiculous. Hopefully that's not too crazy. Let's get some music in here. Oh, ASST and Bitcoin. Let's do ASST real quick. Where are we? Our famous favorite ticker here. Oh yeah. It's doing what I believe I suspected. So I'm going to keep an eye on here. Get rid of this right here. Now we got the fib levels. I'm gonna keep an eye on the RSI. Let me turn on the 1 hour. Alright, we're literally smacking the RSI as we speak. It's now or never. And if it fails that, 131 is imminent here. So you want to see a scallop. Okay, we can get rid of this. And we can get rid of this. Let's clean it up a little bit here. What the? Alright, we don't need that one. We can get rid of this one. We can get rid of this one. No, we're staying with the macro and just the micro. Alright, we are good to go, ladies and gents. Alright, we're going to keep an eye on ASST right now. ASST and Naka seems to break support. You know, I like you, Mr. Yaniv. You're very persistent. That tells me you're a hustler, you're a grinder. I respect that. I respect it. The man is on a mission. He wants to make money. I respect it. I respect. Let me go ahead and put up another chart. If SPY continues to make all-time highs, this is not fucking normal. We're just completely negating the bearish divergence here. That's wild. what can I say? Did you guys watch yesterday's video? Did anybody watch yesterday's video? Nobody. Everybody. What is this one? This one's Naka. Bitcoin. So we're going to switch this one here. I'm going to switch that one there. So we don't need 4 Naka and Bitcoin. We don't need this one. Alright, Naka. I gotta clean this chart. There's a lot going on here. There's a whole lot going on. Alright. Oh wow. Okay, so you're right at the 886. You're right at the 886, so everything's looking positive here still. You really don't have anything to worry about. I mean, sure, pullbacks, but you hit the 886 at the dollar range, 102. 96 cents is it's touched it today, actually. It touched it today. So what you want to see is hopefully it continues to bounce off this 10 EMA on the 4-hour for continuation. You're scalding. Center line, you're bouncing on the 1-hour here. So price wants to pretty much consolidate around this range for potential another move up. RSI above the center line is good. So you just got to find support. And your support right now is looking at that 50 EMA on the 30-minute. And then on the 4-hour is going to be that 10 EMA. 94 cents is very, very plausible. Or just right up or ride the 50 on the 30. Looks good, and you're at a key pivot area here as well, which is also good. So look at that price action bouncing off this box, right? Bouncing off the box. So in terms of a potential, there's the pullback, but we shall see. This is in a liquid market. Pre-market is just not where you get your true value of a stock. So wait till market open. What up, Doug? Good morning, Johnny. Pre-market was -6. Where is the bounce? 96%. I'm not going to say 96. I'm going to take a look at right here. Yeah, right there. Look what it's doing. If you see candles being purchased in this area, that just tells you something, right? Okay. Now, obviously, so just something to know. It can wick here, bounce up, but this is still very bullish momentum going on here. Now, I don't know what the fuck SPY is doing. Dude, SPY is absolutely killing it. Like, it's just off to the races. Bitcoin, ASST, Core ASST. I'm going to keep an eye at the 0.5 here. There's going to be 2 layers today. It's going to be this one or it's going to be this one. That's what I'm eyeing. One of the 2 here. Entries for both. I give ideas. So I'm just going to be eyeing at the ratio 382 and 0.5 on ASST and Naka. I mean, what is price doing here? Right? What is price doing here? It could completely come down if it has to, but you know, right now it likes the 50. So it's all depending on price action. All depending on price action. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for market to open. And then candle structure, and then you're gonna get the true value of a ticker. I do like Naka though. I do like what's happening here. Let me double check the daily here. Let me see if I'm not crazy. What is this fucking thing again? Why is everything catching hype here? So another thing I just noticed on Naka, it has a clean rejection at this RSI center here. Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh, that is nasty, nasty, nasty here. Yikes. Look at this clean rejection off the center line. Ooh. Yuck. That's bad. So whatever's pushing this movement has to be a huge catalyst. What's the reason why it's running up, guys? Help me help you. Well, why is it doing the thing? Because I want to know if it's something realistic we can get past this center line, which is absolutely hard. Bitcoin, what about Bitcoin? What, they bought Bitcoin? Is that what it is? That's not a strong moat, to be honest with you. Because if it touches that center line, this shit's gonna puke. Based on price action history, right? Now, obviously, I could be wrong, but I don't like how this thing actually has a respected RSI touch and then rejects. Very, very clean there. That's really concerning. But anyway, we'll see a monitor. That's a very, very... I mean, it is all-time lows at the same time. So, ASST SPY making new highs here. Absolutely ridiculous. I just want to make sure I got my true fib levels here. Alright, not in this range. There we go. Let's go. What in the Blasky? Alright, let's see here. So already passed that 200. That's crazy. 2 pulse? Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, these are the new levels. Unbelievable. So 700 is very imminent on SPY. It's ridiculous. Very, very ridiculous, dude. Let me push it to the left real quick. Very, very cool here. Alright, I think we got it. Let me just double check here. Sorry guys, I'm setting up my chart right now. Just haven't... Let me zoom in. Alright, that should be good, yeah. Oh my god, it's too far out. Just make sure I got the right levels here. Alright, we're good. That should be good. We'll figure it out. Welcome back, King. Now is the trip. It was good. I'm still traveling. I travel a lot, so don't be shocked if this thing actually gets cut off in the middle of the stream. So unfortunately, it is what it is in these third world countries. Other than that, looking good. ASST respecting the RSI on the center. If it breaks that, that's gonna be not genuinely good, because it does make massive explosive move to the downside when you break zones. And look how respected someone in the center line here. So I'm going to keep eyeing ASST, watching this RSI center, and see where we are at. So far, oscillators are not giving me too much momentum to the downside. Everything's looking pretty moderate here after Warren sell-offs, but the true value of the Warren sell-off you'll see either here coming down and hitting zone areas. Warrants are absolutely good and bad at the same time. So we'll monitor ASST here and see what's happening. I do want to touch on PayPal. You know, we can't forget our boy PayPal. Look at the pre-market, guys. Look at the beautiful God candle. The fucking God candle, okay? God fucking candle. PayPal is absolutely an undervalued ticker here. I mean, we were talking about this thing here all the way down there, and nobody, like, everybody was speculating, like, why is PayPal so cheap? Well, it's no longer cheap. It's a new premium high, folks. Congratulations if you took the trade. I certainly didn't. I'm not a PayPal type of guy, but this is absolutely going to get to 88. PayPal is going to 88. All right, maybe not. Maybe it's gonna be this week or next week, but it's gonna get to 88. I think that's where my harmonic completion is. Yeah, 88, 886. Yeah, and we're not even far off. That's what, an additional 15%. That's nothing. 15% is nothing. So we'll get there. PayPal. Let's put PayPal here. Oh yeah, I do have it right here. So PayPal, we have PayPal on the bottom left, Stripe, ASST on the bottom right, Bitcoin top right, and SPY. Now, what's the VIX today? VIX is below 16. Holy shit. Alright, what about the dollar? Let me see where the dollar is at. 98. Wow, the dollar rose today. That's pretty good. What's gold at? Gold is at 3,000. Oh. Whoa, gold. Hello. Hello, gold. Hello. Oh, wow. Look at what's happening, folks. Wow. You broke the center line. Ooh, gold. But this is where your value comes in. This is why TA's beaut is important. So you broke the center line, but look what happens every time you hit the center line. You get into this range. Ooh, so gold looks like it wants to reverse here. Little by little. Let me turn on the EMAs to get that extra confluence. It does manage to sell off just a little more right below the center line. So, all right. So this is deep value on gold right here. Wow. So right at that 0.5, right there. That would in line with the RSI pivot zone bounce as well. So that's where gold is coming, or will be best valued if it gets there. So that's where I suspect it's gonna bounce right there. And you got your EMAs and SMAs after this massive sell-off. Breaking that 382 is very critical. ASST, let me see. Are using warrants to build a Bitcoin holding. Same concept with Naka. I assume didn't do DD on Naka. Well, if that's the case, then ASST is going to be the clear winner because it's got the hype in the face at the end of the day, continuing their continuing the purchase of Bitcoin. Good morning, Champion. $2 plus this week. Yes, Simone. So yesterday we did close above 153, which is very, very bullish. And I stated we got to wait for the pullback. But on top of that, we got the warrants issued. So that's cool. They bought more Bitcoin. Catalyst long-term, short-term, a little micro pain. So we're going to monitor ASST, and I'm going to be eyeing here and here. Here. So I'm looking at the RSI on the center line. Notice how it's like trying to pivot, right? But this is pre-market. This is not true value. So if we break below the center line, then I'm going to keep monitoring pivot zones here, which has been a clear trend line here. So we got a pivot, and then a rejection. So this other area right here, let's see if it's going to be at the 382 or the 0.5. All right. ASST should we buy? In my stream, I'm going to make this very clear. I need a moderator in my YouTube. I need a moderator. Yo, Jay, I need a moderator. Anybody that says entries or exits, if I'm going to give them entries or exits, I need them booted immediately. I need people to understand I don't give exits or entry. I'm showing areas where I'm interested in. Like, because where I see a pullback. I see pullbacks at these zones. And depending on the RSI, let's see if it gets a bounce. But anybody saying I'm going to give you entries or exits, you're going to get booted. I got to figure out how to do the whole mod situation, Jay. And we'll figure it out from there. I need a moderator down the road. I'm waiting. Ascending scallop on ASST. Yes, see, Jay-Z has the right idea. Ascending scallops. This is ascending scallop, and we all know that ascending scallops, the sweet spot is at the strong spot at the 382, 131. RSI is right now being tested, but the pivot zone is this trend line on the RSI. So adding confluence, if we see that we have bounces here, then I know this trend line is going to be very important if we break the center line, which in line with the 382. So I'm going to personally take a very close look here, and hopefully we get the the bounce over here. So very important if we do flash here. Okay, sometimes you get long wicks off of these crazy warrants. People are taking profits, and sometimes wicks are going to be that's how you snipe the lows, right? Some people just have order buys right here based off the volatility of candles like these in the news. Key is ASC's back with huge names. Yes, there you go. Johnny got the right idea. Yes, ASST has a face, and that's very important. They're very different from Naka. Please update on MBTS support. I haven't looked at MBTS. You're lucky. You're lucky. Because I was looking at this at $5. $5. No, hold up. 1 second. Let me see what SPY is doing. Because today I either take a trade or I don't take a trade. And unfortunately, I hate buying at all-time highs. Alright, let's see. Well, right off the rip, it's consolidating in this range at 1345. It likes bouncing at the 1345 on the daily. It has a massive rip. Look at the candle wicks here. So from a risk reward, what do you think price wants to do? Seeing these wicks and where it continues to bounce. All right, where do you see these candle structures always being bought at? Okay, so just keep an eye on that. You got that 10 AMA white line that price action loves to keep buying. Look at the wicks, it's telling you a story. Okay, so it values this line, which is at 10 EMA, and add confluence at 236 and 786. So $13 range is exactly what people are buying this ticker at. 13.45 and $13 is where value is. Apparently that's what they love. Look at these wicks, bro. Like, holy shit. Even at these all-time highs. Not all-time highs. Is it all-time highs? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, whatever. People are just buying the shit out of this. So just keep an eye on that white line. If it fails, then it's gonna come down to 1131 for sure. And look at this beautiful pivot here. Look at that beautiful pivot on the daily. Beautiful. Thanks. You're welcome. Bitcoin 115 again. Yep, I told you guys. Be careful. Be careful. Bitcoin just rejected. Oh, we have 5 minutes. Gold. I'm keeping an eye on gold. I really like what gold is doing because I think it could still sell off. Very interesting. But we gotta monitor Bitcoin because that's the one that's gonna send ASST up or down. Now, if you guys notice on the daily, all right, we're fighting here at the 50 SMA. Very good here. We gotta stay above that blue line on Bitcoin, otherwise you're gonna get clapped. If you guys notice, and I spoke on this on my stream, ASST is gonna move with Bitcoin. But if you guys notice, what is price doing all the time? This blue line. Look at the blue line rejection. Blue line candles failed to break and double test that breakout. Rejection. Blue line rejection. Now you got the 100 also acting as resistance. So now you got the 100 and the 200, and now this is like the most important zone on Bitcoin. Literally the most important zone because you have the 50 SMA daily and the 100 SMA daily right there at that candle. And we had an evening star, long tail wick shadow on the impulse of this move up. This is the most important zone on Bitcoin for a continuation up or for a continuation down. This is the most important part for Bitcoin. Oh, there we go. We're flying up, and we still have how many hours left? We have a couple minutes left to close this candle. We have 10 hours left to close this candle. Very important on Bitcoin. Very, very, very important on Bitcoin. It's like literally it's either make or break. Hey, what could be the breakout for ASST? The breakout? Well, first we got to worry about the breakdown. Forget the breakout. The biggest problem is the breakdown right now at a market open if it happens. Because that's going to scare people off, or it's going to absolutely rip to the top. All right? This is not your normal move. This is not normal organic flow. There's a whole movement behind this now. So you're going to have a lot of eyes at this. This can completely just pivot, get all those shares gulped up, and then skyrocket to the moon, or completely just, do the pullback in these areas I'm watching, in this general area. So the true value is when we get the market open. Pre-market is not true value. I don't look at this and be like, oh, that's the price. No, the true value is at our market open. There's no liquidity happening in pre-market, folks. No liquidity. Nothing. The true value is open market. All right, we have 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes. Let me go ahead and put on my quads here. We got PayPal on the bottom left. Let me put it on the 1 minute. PayPal bottom left. SPY top left. Bitcoin top right, and then ASST bottom right, folks. Bottom right. Let's see. Let's see here. They have potential long term. Yes. ASST is a long term. ASST is long term. JP speaks tomorrow. God damn it. What indicators do I have? There's a lot of communicating. What indicators do I have on ASST? ASST, I have $4. $4.50 on ASST. Long term. Hey, what could be breakout for ASST? Oh, I already answered that. Alright, so let's continue. And just to add more confluence, ASST is gonna move with Bitcoin. Okay, their whole moat is Bitcoin, folks. So if Bitcoin comes down, ASST is coming down, folks. There's no other way around this. Okay, so Bitcoin needs to sustain itself, so so ASST can also get a nice juice up, and we also got to pay attention to SPY. All right, here we go. We're a couple seconds, 30 seconds, folks, 30 seconds. Naka, same story. There you go. Jay is correct. Naka's the same story. Thank you for that, Jay. Jay, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Can manage. All right, you're standard. You're a moderator, bro. All right, let's see. PayPal. People taking profits on PayPal right off the rip. Bitcoin having a nice move up. Let's see ASST. So far, so good, but we wait 1 hour. 1 hour, folks. That's the true value. You always wait 1 hour. You'll always wait 1 hour. In my opinion, what I do is I don't touch the market for a whole hour. See? 1 whole hour. Alright, let's see what happened. PayPal. Oh, look at that. SPY's having a little sell-off right now. So, still nothing to worry about. Just, there you go. Naka selling off. ASST selling off. So far, so good. So far, so good. That GPS has potential to, although seems like off, I think. Hey, see, JPU, I heard about this company. We were trading this fucking garbage literally a week ago. No, excuse me, a month ago. And I even posted a video on my channel. This thing's in a bull flag, folks. GPUS is in a bull flag. And if it pans out, folks, I have indicator targets at $1.07 on GPUS. So very interesting to see that this fucking garbage is making moves. Bull flag measurement rules at $1.07 off of this garbage. But this is a scam company until further notice. Now I know recent news put this on the limelight. I just hope that's official news. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. I hope it's official news. ASST, perfect. Selling off, which is what I expected, alright? Perfect. That's what we're watching. We want the RSI here, breaking below the center line. And all we're going to do is watch this area. All we're going to do is watch this area, folks. Alright? Which aligns with my 382, which is beautiful. I love it. I love it when you give me discounts. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Boom! Boom! Almost. Look at that trend line bounce. Trend line bounce. Beautiful. Now we're going to wait for this to touch at least a zone. Boom! Here we go. Get that wick reaction. Get a wick. Get a wick. Get a wick. Oh! Oh, baby. All right. So I assume it's going to come and test the 0.5. Dude, oh my God. That is nasty. That was a heavy, heavy outflow. Liquidity has exit, folks. Liquidity has exit. Touch the 50. Let's see if people are going to buy the shit out of this at 127 here. Let's see if it's going to continue. Wow. Beautiful touch. Beautiful, beautiful. So look at it. It's already getting bought up here. Tested that 382. Beautiful pit line. Pivot zone here. Pivot zone here. And look at the massive. Look at that. Look at the massive purchase. That was a 6% purchase order right there, folks. 6% purchase order at that pivot zone. Isn't that cute, huh? Isn't that cute, huh? Isn't that cute, huh? Look at that. Are we still... Isn't that cute, huh? Funny how TA works. Funny how technical analysis works. So now that you had all those fucking orders being bulked up, now candles are slowly rising, and thus that might have been the sell-off. Okay, we'll find out more. It's still only 3 minutes into the market. So let's see what happens here. Immediately, look at this candle structure on the 1 hour. You got 10% moves off that. That is absolutely fucking crazy. That is absolutely fucking crazy. A 10% swing trade off of that first 1 hour. First 30 minutes, folks. And even more now. So did we ever break the center line here? No, we didn't break the center line. So the intact, we're still good. But it's only 5 minutes into the game, folks. Yeah, whoever bought that dip, congrats. Bro. That's a lot of orders were coming in. A lot of orders. So you still have 1 hour. So it's only 5 minutes in the day. Anything can still happen, believe me. Believe me. Okay, SPY can come down, Bitcoin can come down. People are just scalp trade that. They made 10% off of that move. They literally just made 10% off that move. There's people out there that just made literally 11% off of that move. So we'll see, but you still have only a whole, I mean, you still got the whole day. You know, you can have volatile candles here and then continue to plummet. Champ, I believe ASST will put another show like yesterday. Not today. Maybe, but I don't feel like maybe. We'll see. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. Okay, maybe. Yeah, whoever bought the dip got okay. So nothing's broken. So 30-minute looks like we're breaking below the center and we're breaking below this volume average low on the 1 hour. Let's see what's going on in the 1 hour. All right, I do want to see a nice double. Let me see the 5 minute real quick. The 1 hour. All right, so this is what I want to see here, folks. I want to see at least a fucking double bottom here. All right, if we bounce off here, cool. But if we don't, I want to see a double bottom back at the 382. Let's see and monitor what's price action is going to do on the 1 minute here. All right, 1 minute. Let me see the RSI real quick. Touch the center line, and then continuation runs to the upper side. All right, looks like price action wants to continue. We'll monitor. Wow, 131, huh? People bought the shit out of that. 6% too. All right, so SPY selling off a little bit here, very volatile. So, and then Bitcoin also coming down. So you got two forces working against you. So just be in mind, two forces right now working against. SPY's coming down, folks. SPY's coming. Thank God, because I said, hey, we need a pullback on SPY. Yeah, so right now this is looking really, really good on ASST. Like really, really good right now. Really fucking good. But it could be just a swing volatile scalp trade here on ASST. So monitor this very carefully here. Monitor this very carefully. But this is still strong. This is still strong. This is very strong, actually. This is very good, actually. Very, very good. I'm not gonna lie. Booyah. Let's see. Very volatile. Holy moly, look at that candle. That's crazy. 11% off of that dip. Wow, beautiful. If you get these candles above the 50 EMA and the 5, this thing can actually start rolling. Not lying. This thing could actually start rolling. So be careful. It's still the first, only 7 minutes in the day. Look at these volatile candles we're getting here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so now we got a key area resistance, 145. 1 minute. Let's see the RSI on the 15. 1 second. Ooh. Okay, 30. Guys, I'm not paying attention to the chat, so I'm focusing here. Because I'm trying to get on ASST myself. Alright, I'm trying to get ASST. I'm trying to get in as well, so I'm just waiting for confirmation here. Alright, I'm waiting for confirmation. SPY in the 1 hour. That's not good. But ASST looking saucy here. ASST looking saucy here. Give me 1 second. This thing is actually doing good. So it looks like that purchase order, everybody liked it at 382. Everybody loved it at 382. Very interesting. Fucking crazy to say the least, man. Fucking nuts. Alright, let's see if we have any rejection areas where it's important there, where it's going to hit a rejection zone. Alright, I'm just keeping an eye on SPY and Bitcoin at the same time. So, SPY, absolutely not a candle you want to see on the 1 hour on SPY. Let me see the daily here. Very, very good. We are getting a nice little rejection here on SPY. I did say we were due for a pullback. Today is that pullback day. This is typically my normal buying day. I normally buy on SPY red days. This is my Black Friday day. Every time SPY is red, I buy when markets dip. So I'm not gonna be too much I'm not gonna pay too much attention on the chat, folks. So I'm just gonna iterate what I see. I won't be paying attention to the chat because I really want to get on ASST, folks. So give me a second here. I'll try and narrate as I try to chart. All right. So at least you guys get to see what I'm thinking. Thanks for doing this, PX. You're welcome. That huge wick from the candle shows that the buyers are there. Yes, buyers absolutely got. Buyers were sitting right at that 382, and I did say in the stream earlier, areas of where I'm looking at, and thus it loved that 382 bounce. Look at that beautiful bounce. Okay, and then in line with the RSI center line touch on the 1 hour. Was it the 1 hour I showed you guys? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh no, it was. I think it was in the 30-minute. Yeah, no, I think was it the 12 hour or the 4 hour? Where did I have that? Where did I have that pivot zone? Oh, it's right here. I had it at the, I think it was like a 30-minute or 50-minute. All right, so RSI is still above the center line on the 1 hour. That's really bullish. All right, SPY's coming down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Give me discounts. Give it to me. This is good. This is good. This is really good. This is really good. SPY coming down. We did have bearish divergence on SPY, and it's panning out. And then you also have ASST. All right. ASST get bought up immediately. So I buy on red days on SPY. That's my rule. I don't like buying when things are green. I fucking hate it. I don't do that. All right, so you see what I'm saying on the first hour of the day? You're getting a lot of volatility, right? You saw how you had an engulfing candle on the 1 hour on ASST. Now you have a dragonfly doji on the candle, which is still positive, but now you're seeing the weakness slowly dissipate on the first hour. And this is why I say I never touch the first hour of the day, because a lot of volatility happens the first hour. I'm not for that, okay? I'm not for that at all. I'm not here to fucking play, risk my money, okay? I'm here to play the long game, swing trade. Some people like to scalp 5%, 10% in a day. They do it on the first hour of the day. No, I like to, hold my shares for a couple days and then exit. I like to swing trade, okay? So 1 hour of the day, I don't care. I don't care that much, and I don't touch the market the first hour. I respect my rules. That's just the way it is. SPY coming down. Yesterday's stream, I said we have multiple bearish divergence on SPY, and look what's happening. Beautiful. So if you bought puts on SPY, well, guess what? You're fucking winning right now, because rightfully so. If you look at SPY and the RSI, folks, look at this. Look at this. Like literally, even if you're playing 0 DTE short dated puts and you're trying to scalp a couple percentage points, I mean, look at this fucking RSI. Look at this. This is a Class A bearish divergence on SPY. You're gonna sit there and tell me we're not due for a fucking retracement? You're gonna sit there and tell me we're not due for a retracement? And look at that look at this gravestone doji now. Gravestone doji on SPY on the 1 hour candle here. So bring this bitch down, get back to 685, and hopefully we continue onward. All right, but that's a gravestone doji printing right now on the 1 hour. Anything can happen, but odds are we should be pulling back a little bit more. Fucking hell, like, dude, we've been ripping dicks all fucking week. We gotta chill the fuck out. All right, so ASST, beautiful dragonfly so far. Nothing's breaking here. We have 15 minutes left before I even touch the market, or I even consider a trade today. Beautiful gravestone doji on SPY. Love that. I fucking love that on the 1 hour. I love it. Bring it down, bitch. Bring it. ASST still looking bullish here. Very clean support area. Let me turn on the minute levels. So far we are rejecting the RSI on the 5 minute, and thus, if you notice here, folks, rejection, 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 rejection. So your purchase order, not financial advice, or at least areas of where it likes to bounce, is this area zone here on the bottom of this box. So let's see here what's happening. Beautiful rejection continuation. Okay, after this master sell-off and this warrant. And also I want you guys to know, look at this trend now. What do you see here on ASST? You have a bearish trend. So now you have a couple things to battle with. You have to fight that RSI and you have to beat this trend line. And look at what price action is doing. Let me go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Alright, look what price action is doing, folks. Now you have this bearish trend. You see that? I mean, I'm making it clear as day. Okay? I'm making it clear as day for you folks. So a lot of bearish sentiment is still intact until we break the trend. Right now the trend is bearish. You see what I'm saying? Does everybody understand? Can I get a 1 in the chat to at least know people are paying attention, so I know that I'm not wasting my time? Let's go. Ken, PX, Nas, Attila, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Everybody else, thank you so much for tuning in. You know, I usually joke around. You know, it's okay if you guys don't answer me, but I love when people are paying attention because I want you guys to win. I want you guys to not get clapped. I want you guys to understand how to trade the markets and what we see as day traders, okay? What we see. All right, and look, very important. We can have a breakout, but look at these breakouts, pivot zones, and then we come back down. Let's see. All right, let's see. So far, so good here. We're breaking above that trend line. And now we have the 236. Oh, this might be the break of trend. This might be the break of trend. But SPY is going to give you that hammer, inverted hammer. So let's see. This is the most important zone for ASST right now. Looks like it wants to break a trend here. Let's see if it's going to hold. And then do a back test. You know, you break out and then back test and then bounce. Okay, let's see if that happens. So far as holding the line here, I do like what I see on ASST. I do like all the, look at that. This morning I said it could completely get gulped up and then just shoot up because the hype of the stock is so immense and it's at a $1 traction point. You cannot argue at $1. I mean, this is really valuable. All right, here we go. SPY coming down. Come back to the 685, bitch. Come on. Just come down. Beautiful, beautiful. Exactly where I want it. First time watching you live. Thanks a lot. Emily, thank you so much. Congrats on the 1K subs. Noctily, thank you. Yes. I've been working for almost all year round trying to get 1,000 subs, and so far it's looking good. So far. And I got to thank the ASST movement here. Sammy, no matter what you are, true class YouTuber, you don't have to do anything but you're doing for us. A salute, my brother. Thank you so much, Simon Reyes. Simon Reyes, thank you, brother. I love hearing that. Thank you for the support. I honestly value every single thing people say to me. I value it. SPY coming down at that 685. What we said here, folks. Get that reaction. Get a nice wick. Get the nice, come on, give me the wick. I'll be surprised if you break down that deep in 685. Get the bounces here. And then keep continuing down if we have to. Get that wick. There we go. Purchase order buys 6 point off of the fib extensions. You want to see that? People are scalping their 2-3% off these candles here. Good for you, SPY folks. Get your nice little 0 TTE calls and puts in the day. Woo! All right, let's see. ASST is breaking trend. Guys, I'm trying to get on ASST. I won't be as I am communicating, but I'm not looking at the chat as much, folks, because I am trying to get an ASST, okay? I do want to get on ASST. I'm just waiting for some confirmation here. All right, I'm just waiting for some confirmation here. I'm waiting for confirmation. All right, a couple things are not giving me that push I want to see yet. A couple things I do want to see yet. All right, there's a lot of forces against us, so that's why I'm trying to be very, very manageable here. All right, SPY coming down hard. Wow, beautiful red candles. Beautiful. So let me see what's happening with the small... Yep, we're flipping red, folks. What did I say yesterday? What did it... Jay, if you're in the chat, what did I say in the Discord group? What did I say in the Discord group yesterday, Jay? What did I say yesterday, Jay? Thank you. Thank you. I said today's gonna be a red day. I even said on my stream yesterday, and look how beautiful we're getting that. Look at this. Beautiful. You might as well just come touch the fucking... You might as well just touch my fib zone. You might as well, SPY. You might as well, SPY. And look at that reaction, folks. So this is why I said I'm waiting for confirmation on ASST. Okay? I'm waiting for confirmation. SPY is going to push your small caps. Look it to your right-hand side, folks. So red days are good days for me because I buy on these days. I buy on nasty red days. I buy on discount days. Black Fridays, in this case, Black Tuesday. Alright? I love it. I fucking love it. Now, the real question is SPY going to be a continuation bearish day tomorrow? Alright? Another day, bearish day tomorrow, so maybe we can get ASST a little bit more cheaper tomorrow. That's the real question. Bitfarm holding strong. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me about that. I didn't even talk about PayPal, how it had a massive run, and BITF also. Thank you for reminding me. I'm sorry guys, I'm not on top of BITF. It's just doing this thing, right? I mean, BITF is a long-term hold. I got calls in here, so I'm not worried about this ticker as much. I mean, it's just doing its thing. I'm not even stressing this. Organic flow is good. It's really, making a new higher low. I mean, if I need to give you some sort of comfort here, I mean, look at this. What do you see here? Like in general, right? What do you see here on Mr. BITF? All right. You got a high, a new higher low. A high, a new higher low. So if we know that this thing is making stair steps, like in theory, what do you think is going to happen eventually? Right? Eventually, it's going to get to our targets. Right? This is just a patient play. BYND. What happened, BYND? What happened? Oh, I thought you said it was going to plummet. Let's see here. Wait, hold up. ASST. Oh, guys, real quick before I move on to BND. Do you see why it's very important to understand the trend line? This is what I said, and this is why I said wait for confirmation. Wait for confirmation. Look how beautiful it's reacting off of this trend line. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Beautiful, man. I fucking love this. Beautiful, clean rejection off of this trend line. Love it. Love it. I want ASST much cheaper now. What do you think will happen with Naka? That's a good question. Let me go check BYND. Somebody requested it or actually talked about this. All right, so why is BYND doing what it's doing? Okay, well, first thing we have to know. Let me turn on the daily. Let me turn on the daily here. Why is this thing so Okay, first of all, everything's all combobulated here. Everything's all a mess. My whole chart's a mess. Let me see SPY real quick. If SPY tracks this zone, double bounce and negates this, I want SPY to continue down. So that'll give us an opportunity to buy ASST tomorrow a lot more cheaper, but we're gonna wait and see. Well, I'm not done with Beyond Meat yet, so let me see what's going on with Beyond Meat. Okay. Do we have any pivot zones? No. 1 hour test line. People are just pumping this shit. They're pumping their bags. RSI. Let's see. I'll get to Naka in a second. Give me a second. Let me just see something here. I don't see anything. On the 1 hour, I do see something. Divergence. Okay. Alright, do we have let me see here. Alright, so this is... Alright, so 11%, this thing is gonna get fucking clapped. Coming in next week. I think that we're just getting... Unless we have some news. What's going on here? What on shares are plunging today? Yeah, this thing's gonna get clapped. So it's a spinning top right now. So people are just pumping their bags, morning rush. This is right now close to a spinning top, and look at the beautiful rejection off the 5 and 10 EMA. I mean, excuse me, the 20 and the 10 EMA on the daily. People just pumping their bags and then make another fucking continuation down. You're failing the most important EMAs on the daily. The 20 is your absolute glossy EMA that you have to get over. If you can't get over the 20 EMA on the daily, you're gonna get fucking clapped long term. So they gotta break this candle above. So BYD is just getting a pump and run in the first hour of the day. What do I think of Naka? Let's go back to Naka. I do like Naka, I'm not gonna lie. I actually am impressed with Naka's movements. I posted the video yesterday. And I said, hey, we're gonna get a nice pullback here. We do need a retracement, and thus today we're getting that trace. Ooh, a doji. Ooh, I love dojis. That is a very bullish candle. I love dojis. This is a very bullish candle. Okay. Naka. Let me see some opportunities here. Naka. Ooh. Whoa. So the curvature on this angle on the RSI. Really interesting here. Very interesting here. Wow. Wow, you didn't even touch the center line. That aligns with your POC, point of control, with the VRDR. Is it the VRDR? I always get it wrong. Yeah, VRVP, excuse me, VRVP. I always get it wrong. But look at the spinning top with the RSI not even touching the center with a spinning top terminal candle. This is a very, very, very clean support. So this is why people missed out on the volatility here, but from a risk reward, you know, not financial advice. You see this, I see this here. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know. You decide what you want to do with that information. I'm just saying. That's very clean. This is very bullish. Wow. Shit, you actually got me impressed. Hold on, let me double check here. You're riding that 5 and 10. Hold on, I'm sorry. Alright, today's my purchase day. Today is where I buy stocks. So, like I said, I'm gonna be very, I'm not gonna be focusing on chat, guys. I gotta make money here. I gotta make money here. Today's my buy day. SPY is red. I buy on bearish days. Alright, let me double check SPY real quick before I go ahead and start breaking down fucking thesis. Oh god, SPY. Of course. Of course. Of course. Let's see if it's sustainable. I mean, are you fucking serious? Is this news? Also, when you think about 80 test being that it's so freaking low. Good morning. Can you check out LTLT, please? Thanks. Nice, Naka. You're good, broski. What's your thoughts on Naka? I did posting against Cypher getting a boost. All right, so I'll go in order. Cypher. Let's go here. Cypher. What's happening to Cypher? What the fuck? Yeah, it did get a boost, but also got a sell. What's the 5 minute telling you? What's the 10 minute? What's the 30 minute? What's the 1 hour? Yikes. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's a terminal candle. Almost. Ooh, be careful. Be careful here. Just saying. Be very careful on Cypher. Be very, very, very careful. Let me see the RSI here on Cypher. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Be careful right here. Boom. Be very, very careful here. That's all I gotta say. Alright, next. Hello, family. What's up, bombs? TLT. What the fuck? This? Treasury bonds? This is what you want me to look at? You want me to looking at that? Confirm that, Michael. Is that the one, Michael? Dell? Yes, please. Oh, okay, so you mean yes. Alright, so that's a yes. Alright, so yes is yes. Alright, so first things first, let's take a look on the weekly here. What are we fucking working with here? Holy moly. Let me see the RSI here. I love my RSIs. And I love breaking down the RSI. Ooh, very good. I love this upward trend on here. I love it. Bullish divergence is here. Very, very good. Alright, so you gotta come back down. This is now you're just overly bullish here. You gotta come back down. But everything else looks good. RSI above the center. On the weekly here. Let me see the 3-day. Yeah, look at this beautiful uptrend. Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at this beautiful channel it's in. Yeah, this thing's in a beautiful channel. This is what you call a megaphone trend. Okay, so the other area of support will be right there. Alright, so far it's changing its trend trajectory. Come back down, test that center line. Alright, test that center line, because if you notice, this also is a pivot zone here as well. So you have layer 1 and then layer 2. Layer 1 and layer 2, so in theory, let's bring it down to price action. That center line, layer 1, is going to be your EMAs. Beautiful bounce. So look at that. Lovely how you have confluence. So confluence 10 EMA, touch the 5, you fail the 5, touch the 10. Alright, on the 3-day. Ooh, I just see something. Whoa, golden cross. Golden cross. Ooh, golden cross. Bum, bum, bum. This is the most bullish shit you ever want to see on a chart, guys. Bitfarm. Wait, what happened to Bitfarm? Whoa, 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 whoa. BITF, BITF, BITF. BTIF. My calls are being printed. Yes, sir. My calls. Yes, sir. Looking good. Looking good. Come on. I told you, bro. There's nothing to worry about. We're in an uptrend. Look at this upward channel, folks. Like, people long term. I'll get back to your treasury or whatever it is I was looking at. Look. Did we ever really break fucking trend? No. This is just a fucking... It's just doing its thing. Where the fuck is it? It's just doing its thing, bros. Just doing its fucking thing. It's just one big fat channel. One big fat fucking channel. Obviously, it can come crashing down, but right now looking good. I ain't worried about this shit. All right, let's go back to that treasury thing. I do like. You got a golden cross here. Beautiful golden cross actually. You're writing that 10 EMA on the daily. So on the 3-day, which is the 5. So far so good. Now you are rejecting here as well. You are getting now you have a new higher low. Alright, I mean, excuse me, a lower high, lower high. So, keep in mind here, this looks like a little weakness coming out of this thing right now, but look at the RSI. What are you touching on the RSI? You're touching another key area of resistance on the RSI, which you see in price action. It's going to somewhat respect, right? So, now another layer of buying purchase order is going to be roughly... I want to say exact that 10 EMA 3-day time frame, which is this second layer of support bounce. Let me just make it perfect for you. Take a picture of this if you want. Alright? And that's how you break down a thesis. Alright? Come back to this trend line. First layer, second layer, absolute bottom channel. Beautiful, but you are making a lower high on this thing. So keep in mind, if you reject that 200 SMA, you're going to get fucking pulled back a little bit here. But it's still in an upward channel. I mean, you can't argue with this trend, right? Can't argue with this trend. It's beautiful, right? Looking good. All right, what's next? ADTX. I'm going by order, folks. Well, B-shape. I already did one for you, so run it back to me once I'm done with the first two. Or Dell. I'm gonna do Dell. Let me get Dell first. I didn't even know this company. What? 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 Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Dell, are you serious? This thing is still a thing, folks? Guys, is this still a fucking thing? Wow, this is really a thing. Wow, this is really a fucking thing. Are you... Anybody know what this is called? I'll wait. I'll wait. Anybody know what that is called? Anybody know? Anybody know what this is called on Dell? Wow, even had a fucking miniature one. Give me one answer before I move on. Before I break down Dell real quick. Give me inverse head and shoulder. That's fucking right. That is what I'm talking about. Day G, awesome response. That is called an inverse head and shoulders. And your confirmation breakout is literally right there, bro. And look at that. Boom. Boom. What is happening with Dell? I thought this thing died many years ago. And thus, you are getting a fucking reaction off of the RSI. Dude, this thing is going up. I cannot believe this. So first layer of resistance is right here. It's been a key area of resistance here. Here. And then here. So you still have a little bit more juice left on this Dell move. I suspect it's going to come and slap that 181.66 right there. Boom. A little bit more up here. It still has a lot of room to go here. That's an additional roughly. You still have 13% left to go, in my opinion. So if you notice price action history on the monthly, it still has a lot of juice left off of this inverted head and shoulders. Good trade, brother. Good fucking trade. And look at the bounce that it's having here. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at this channel, folks. Blech. Beautiful uptrend. I mean, guys, this thing is in a fucking channel. This is the weekly time frame. Wow, congratulations if you took that trade, bro. Congratulations. Who's the one that told me about this thing? DJ Bow on a fucking ripper. Good trade, brother. Guys, don't forget to like the video. Like the video if you guys like this stream, my technical analysis. If you enjoy how I break down thesis on a chart. Thank you so much for tuning in live. I got in today. Very good trade. Yeah, you still got a lot of room left on Dell. You know what else is doing fucking fantastic? Nobody's really talking about this. Oh, let me make a real quick disclaimer. Well, not a disclaimer, but let me just remind myself, guys. I'm traveling. I'm in a third world country, so the power outages will happen. And if it happens, if I get cut off stream all of a sudden, that's because the community where I'm at is fucking dog shit. So just a reminder, if I shut the stream, it doesn't mean I shut it purposely. It's power outage. All right, let's focus on what was I gonna say? Was it Qualcomm? No. Was it Cisco? No, it wasn't Cisco. There was one ticker I was talking about. Fuck. Oh, we'll just jump on Cisco for 2 seconds. Let me just see. I'm not gonna break down Cisco too much. All right, it's in an upward channel trend line here. Okay, good. All right, let's focus back on ASST real quick. So beautiful rejection off this bearish trend line. I loved it. Guy, man, I feel like playing puts. I really want to fucking play puts. I do. I really, really fucking do. But I'm going to respect the trend. I'm not going to play puts yet. 14%. Oh, man, I really wanted to play puts. It could definitely come back to 382. You know what? Maybe I'll play puts. Let me fucking play puts. Let me just check the IV. IV must be fucking juiced right now. IV must be fucking juiced. Yeah, it's fucking juiced. Hell no. Hell fucking no. No way. Implied volatility 360%. 3-day strikes. The $1 strikes 300. In the money strikes 381. So $3 strikes in the money. Puts are 381. Get the fuck. Hell no. They're already printing 20% on the 1.5s. 2.5s 15%. The 2s are 18%. Yeah, this thing's already too late to play puts. Juices. IV juice. Oh, ADTX. Alright, thank you. Thank you for the reminder. My bad, bro. I was in the zone. Alright, 80. Whoa. Oh, man. Yeah. Alright. So this is what you call catching the knife. I do love catching knives. That's literally my niche. It was my niche for quite some time. Then it's just been fucking up only on SPY. Up only on SPY. Alright, let me just see here. Let me see. Oh, whoa. Alright, let me go on the fucking weekly on this thing now. Oh my god, you can't even do it because it's just flatlining. Alright, so this thing technically, wherever it's going, Still has a lot of room left. The angle of this RSI dip is exactly at, so the angle is 71 degrees off of this dip. Vertical is 90 degrees, folks. So if you're at 70, that means price wants to continue to go fuck itself. Okay, so with that being said, let's see here. Jesus Christ. What do you want me to do with this? Hey, guys. Whoa. Yeah, no, I'm not. Bro, what do you think I'm going to tell you about this? What the? Let me just entertain you on the 3-month. What do you want me to do with this? What do you... You know what this looks like to me? Watch this, watch this. I just have to do this. I firmly have to do this. No offense to you, brother, but like, I gotta do this. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't. I just can't stop looking at this any other way. There's really no other way to put this. What do you want me to do with this? Oh man, alright, I'm done. Alright, I'm done. Alright, so first things first, this is called a inverted descending scallop formation here. This is called an inverted descending scallop formation here. That's one. Okay, I wish I can see a harmonic going in here. Maybe there is one. Let me double check. I doubt there's one here. No, there's not one. Yeah, there's not one at all. So that's negated. Bro. Alright, alright, look, I'm just gonna give it to you very fucking easy. I'm not even gonna, I'm trying to find a thesis here. Wait for the 5 EMA to start acting as support. What is the 5 EMA doing right now? The 5 EMA, which is my little orange line, is acting as what? Resistance. So your confirmation line on this dog shit price action is when the candles start breaking above the 5 EMA roughly around 22 cents. That's your confirmation line for potential reversal. Other than that, I wouldn't waste my time even looking at this fucking thing. Alright, next. I have $3. I have $3 in it just to keep my... Oh, you do? Okay, good. I thought you threw the fucking bank at this. Oh yeah, RR is a good one. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, ASST. Somebody said it's breaking down. Bingo! That's what I like to see. Bingo! So do you see why I said I don't trade the first hour of the day, folks? And I'm waiting for confirmation? You see why I said that? Because I've been clapped in the past when I first started off day trading. And I've been clapped so good that I learned how to be patient. And look at the reaction right now that we are respecting. So if price wants to come down, bounce off this trend line, come back and retest that upper trend line and break out. Oh, hoorah, bitch. But right now it's in a downward channel. Beautiful reaction off this bottom trend line. This perfect reaction off this bottom trend line, actually. So people are buying at this bottom trend line here. Let's see if we come back up, test that VWAP area at the 145, then break out off the bearish trend, then touch that 236. So guys, this is how I'm breaking down a reaction, a reversal. All right, potential reversals, you have to go through layers and layers and layers before the trend is no longer bearish. All right, you have a lot of layers you got to look for before you start a reversal. These are all the candles that I'm looking for. All the arrows are all these layers that I have to break down and tell you, hey, the reversal is intact. Until all my layers are then proven wrong, I'm not getting in on this shit. Actually, I'm lying. I'm not getting in on this shit yet because I think we can get to the 382 personally. I really honestly think we can get to the 382 and then I'll readjust my thesis. But right now you are completely, you have so many bearish sentiment on this thing. I mean, look at the 10 EMA on this fucking, look at the 10 EMA on this fucking thing, right? Look at this beautiful 10 EMA. That red line, rejection, 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 rejection. It's just like continuation. Bingo, bango. This is why we wait for the price to come to us. If you guys watched my yesterday's video, wait for price to come to you. All right, just be patient. Just be patient. Still looks good though. I mean, the bearish trend is still good. It's inside an ascending scallop. And if you guys don't know, one of the sweet spots of an ascending scallop is at 382. At $1.31. Am I right or wrong? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. I know I'm pretty accurate. All right, another thing to look at is a 30% retracement level. Right now it's at 27 from the peak high to the 382. It's at 27%. So we know the sweet spot is 30%, roughly around the 0.5. So now we have two reasons to watch for. We have the 382, which is exactly the 27% retracement off of the deep scallop ascending formation. We have a downward channel. We have the negation of the 20 EMA bearish line acting as resistance. So we have a lot of things to look for before we even take a trade. And I know people are getting bored, but fucking life sucks, right? You gotta wait for confirmation. RR. Oh yeah, this one's on my radar. Thank you for reminding me. We gotta put this one on my radar. How am I gonna do this? I gotta put this on my radar. It really is on my radar. I gotta actually put this one. Let me drink my coffee real quick. Bitcoin acting nice for now. Rejection. All right, so RR. I was actually gonna get on RR, so let me double check here. Ooh. I think we did this one already. Yeah, we did do this. This is all bad. Yeah, roughly. Yeah. Okay. RSI. You see the RSI here. Oh yeah. Oh no. All right, folks. So first things first. What do we see here? Does anybody know what this pattern is called? Does anybody know what this pattern is called? I'll wait. Anybody know? Does anybody know what this pattern is called? On RR. Anybody know? This is absolutely gonna get fucking head and shoulders. Emily, bing, 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 bing. DJ, bing, 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 bing. Absolutely correct. On the weekly too, which is going to add much more fuckery if you break below this trend line. So we're gonna keep this on watch, wait for confirmation. And then on the weekly, I'm going to keep an eye on this. If it does break this trend line shoulder, boy, oh boy, it's going to completely come crashing down. So RR, absolutely. Thank you for reminding me about this ticker. But right now, I'm not looking for a buy. I'm looking for a sell. Wait for confirmation. So we're going to keep an eye on this. And as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and post this chart on my Discord so we can keep an eye on this one in case I forget. RR. We're gonna keep an eye on this. Guys, don't forget to like the video. Join the Discord if you like my TA, folks. I do this for a living. I really want this. I like this being back. So join the Discord, like the video, folks. One last thing for the scammers that are watching me live, impersonators. I know what you guys are doing. Ooh, beautiful rejection on this downward channel on ASST. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous, guys. Look at this clean rejection downward channel. I love seeing shit like this. Oh my God, that's beautiful. All right, so that gives me confidence, more probability that ASST is coming down to the 382. The more it keeps rejecting, the more it respects it, the higher the confluence, the better my odds. Right? Beautiful. I love this. I love this. Yes, baby. Come here, test it, and then we'll re-evaluate this area. But I love what I see here on ASST. Beautiful. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing I want it to do. Lovely. And then also on the fucking 5-minute. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this beautiful rejection box. I'll just paint it red. Look at that. Boom. And actually, I'm painting it even fucking harder. Which is fucking making more obvious. Boom. That's your no-no zone. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's go. All right, next. What are we doing here? So we got RR. We're keeping an eye out. And I can see why RR. Look at these lower highs. All right, lower high. Rejection. Rejection. I love it. Thanks to Mike's tweet again. Champ, do you think NAK has potential future? Emily, yes. Emily is on point. Emily, if you're a day trader, bro, join the Discord, bro. Join the bros. Join the bro. Anybody who's a day trader, scalp trader, I don't know what type of trader. Join the Discord, guy. I would love more TAers in the group. All right, do I think Naka has more leverage? I mean, more juice in the tank? So as I stated before, wow, it's doing the thing. Wow, it's doing the fucking thing. Naka doing the thing. I said tomorrow's gonna be on my yesterday's video. Wait for a retracement. These are the retracements I'm looking for here. This is a buy order day for some folks. Do I think it has a future? Yes, but you gotta pass Bitcoin and the Clarity Act, the Genius Act, or whatever the fuck act. All right. Until then, I don't. Oh, you did? Okay, awesome. You gotta pass this whole Genius Clarity Act bullshit. Until then, this thing is you're just holding Bitcoin for, you know, eventually for the future. And you can buy, I don't know, a carton of milk with it, buy a house with it. But right now, people can't do that. So yes, long term, right now, short term, it doesn't really give me any confidence that, you know, it's really a good company if it's just holding Bitcoin for now. Like in general, its mode is all Bitcoin right now. That's all it is. So long term, yes, short term, no. But I trade the trend. We trade the trend, folks. So if we trade the trend and we look at this and be like, all right, we're not really breaking key areas of support. Well, then guess what? I'm getting in because all I want to do is what? Make money. I'm here to make money. I don't care what a company does, how many fucking scams it's done, or fucking the CEO's garbage. I don't give a flying F. I just trade the trend. I'm here to make money, and if the chart tells me we're gonna make money, we're gonna make money. We're gonna jump in that trade and we're gonna get out. I don't marry a ticker. I am not the guy to talk finance. Trust me. Don't talk to me. When people come in here, the EPS and the fucking books with the market cap, I could give two flying fucks. I'm all technicals, baby. I'm all technicals, okay? When I see shit like this, okay, how's your EPS? Really? Because I see it coming down here. Well, guess what? I'm going to be the technical guy who's going to buy it at the all-time low. And now this technical guy sees something buying at all-time lows, so I can fucking make some swing highs. Oh yeah, it's definitely a downward channel. I love it. What's your buy zone for ASSTS? Okay. All right, you're so lucky, 6. Jay, is that considered a exit entry comment? No, that's not. 6. All right, you're saved. I'm not gonna say where I'm gonna buy SST because I don't do that. I don't want you guys to understand, like, I don't give entries or exits in my channel or my Discord. I am looking for at least a retracement back at the 382, and then I'm gonna monitor what's gonna happen with candle structures on the 382. Right now, it's smelling like it wants to come back to 382. Is it gonna get there? Maybe, but I know deep value that price action in a downward channel is, if it's gonna continue, I'm eyeing here first, off of this broadening ascending scallop, which is still a bullish formation. The trend is not bearish yet until we break key level areas. Okay, we're not breaking anything yet. This is just having a retracement after a huge massive sell-off, after a huge massive swing, excuse me. And if you watch my video yesterday, I said, hey, sell-off coming. Wait for a sell-off, and thus we're getting it. Even better that we got the warrants exercised. So now we get a nice, bigger, cheaper discount. And you also have SPY acting not nice. SPY is not acting nice. Right now, SPY is in a bearish flag right now, actually. So let's see if it wants to break out, get that master candle. We'll take it from there, all right? So a lot of bearish sentiment today. Thus far, it's not the end of the world. It's just having a small little retracement here. Sherry. Yeah, folks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Reverend Butt. Let's go. Thank you. I got new members joining the Discord, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. All right, here we go. ASST. Here we go. Here we go. Let me turn back. I think we can get some little. Let me see something. ASST. I do want to buy ASST. I'm just gonna see something here. Okay. We're gonna turn that off. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna turn that one off. Much love, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're seeing a little shift in structure. This is why I'm now paying attention. We're seeing a shift in structure right here. We are seeing a shift in structure. Let me see SPY real quick. Wait, oh no, it's here. Alright, we are seeing a shift in structure here. Let me just make sure I'm not going in blind. We are seeing a shift in structure. So far, that's bullish. RSI center. Alright, so we know that we got a break here. Okay, 50%. Okay. 50%, so that's the mark. That's the mark. That's a change in shift in structure. So make sure I got that accurate. Boom. Okay, we got the V1 above and the 5 and the 10 and the 5. We are changing shift in structure, but to find that here is exactly what I want to do. Alright, so it wants to change structure. The behavior is slowly shifting here. I'm noticing that here on the 15. On the 15, it wants to do something. Is it going to be absolute? We'll find out. But I'm noticing a nice little shift here. So I'm going to monitor ASST a little bit more now because it's telling me it wants to do something. So we'll continue to monitor ASST right now. There it is. All right. Yep, there it is. This is why I said it wants to do something different. All right, let's see if we're gonna get the thing that I think it's gonna do. All right, I'm monitoring this bad boy. I'm monitoring this bad boy. We also have to consider SPY for tomorrow. All right, let me see if we're gonna get another bearish day on SPY to give us a little bit more confidence entering a trade. All right, because I'm not entering fucking at all-time highs on SPY, and then it's gonna completely fucking plummet going into Tuesday or Wednesday, excuse me. Yeah, this is just fucking disgusting. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Absolutely no. No. No, 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 no. No. Fuck no. Yeah. Look what as soon as I said change of structure is happening, look what ASST is doing. As soon as I said something's happening, the change of structure is doing, boom. All right, confirmation lines at 236, boom. Funny how I thought that, like I smelt it, literally smelt it. Here we go. There it is, boom. Boom. All right, so people are buying here. Yep, change of structure. Change of structure, as I thought. All right, so it touched the 382 out of this downward channel. Funny how that works, huh? All right, let's see if we're gonna respect this 236, 148. It's been a clean area of resistance. Let's see if it's gonna respect it. And then we'll consider saying, hey, the trend is shifting. Let me see SPY. SPY is giving me still bearish indicators here. SPY giving me bearish indicators here. Funny how that works. It's like I felt the shift happening, and look, it wants to break up. Let me see. SPY, you fucking goon. SPY, you really are a fucking, like, SPY really wants the bull trap, people. Honestly. It's giving me bull trap vibes, and it's so annoying. It honestly feels so annoying. You can't time SPY perfectly. It's impossible. Almost impossible. Alright. Okay. Alright, focusing here, folks. Give me 1 second. I'm focusing here. You guys know what today is for me, so I'm just focusing. Sorry, I'm not commenting too much. Sorry. Need to make money. Need to make money. Uh-huh. I need to make money. I need to make money. Okay. 1 second, folks. I'm sorry. I'm making money. Not making money. Excuse me. I'm monitoring ASST right now. I want to see a change in structure, change in trend, change in confirmation. Okay. I'm monitoring real quick. Sorry, just not. I gotta make money, guys. I gotta get in some trades. You know, I gotta, pay some bills. Pay some bills. All right, we are touching the 236. Let's see if it's gonna respect this. Next area I want to see is bounce off that 10 EMA. We're touching the 5. If it touches the 5 and sustain the 236, that's very good actually. This adds confluence. This adds confluence. Okay, here we go. Touch that 10 EMA. Breaking below the 236. You're rejecting the 5. Okay. This could be a fake cap bounce. There you go. Confirmation. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Good, 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 good. Alright. Beautiful. If it gets back in this range, then, another dip here. But let's see. This is why you gotta be patient. Being patient pays off in the market. Being patient pays off, brothers and sisters. I do want to get on ASST. I'm just not confident right now. I'm still being patient here. And this motherfucker really wants us to get clapped here. SPY. Seriously, bro. Seriously. Alright, so touch the 10 EMA. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, well. That 10 EMA. And look at the candle printing right here. Doji. And above the 236. And you're inside an upward channel. And you have the RSI bounce. And if it breaks the volume average high, 150. Yeah, so from a risk reward. Yep. Yep. Yeah, see. Yoke the shit out of it. Let's go. Break of structure, downward channel out of this channel. And now you're breaking above here. And now you're somewhat sustaining here as well. Look at this. Why is that red? You're sustaining. So the break of structure is happening. Very interesting here. Still waiting. SPY. I'm waiting for SPY to give me that confidence. I want SPY to literally come back here. And then hopefully we get another rejection here on SPY. That's what I want happening. Is it going to happen? Maybe, maybe not. But right now, ASST wants to break structure here. Still waiting, being patient. How you guys doing? How's the chat? How's the chat? Yeah. How's the chatterino? How's the chatterino, folks? Nice little swing trade too at that 5. All right, here we go. SPY. Love what I see here. And we also have to consider Bitcoin as well. I'm waiting on SPY, bro. Just calm down, SPY. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, dude. It really is a bull trap. It really wants to get everybody involved and then get clapped. Hurry up, dude. Ooh. Oh, wow. So look at this, folks. Typically, you normally see this on larger time frames, but does anybody know what this one's called? When you have a triangle and then a upward channel here. Does anybody know what this is called? Does anybody know what this is called? Typically, you want to see more of a... oh, I almost said it. Haha, I almost said it. Haha. Anybody know what this pattern is called? If you don't know, that's fine. Could you look at RVYL King? Thanks again for the live. Yes, thank you guys. Does anybody know what this pattern is called? Nope. All right, so it almost was a V-top extension. So V-top extensions, let me show you guys. This is why I love day trading. This is why I love pattern recognition. I love this. Well, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna teach you guys something. Look at this. If you guys are gonna watch my channel, you guys are gonna learn something. Look at the V-top extension. Now, typically you see these more in larger time frames, but you know, it's just nice to have muscle memory practicing visuals on candle structures. Look at that. Look at that. Well, first thing, it's not a V-top. It's more of an Eve pattern. All right, Eve pattern, which you get more of a squarey tops. All right, more like a squarey top, right? So this is why I said it almost was a V-top extension. This is a very, very bearish pattern. Okay, but they're more valid on larger time frames, right? More valid. So, you know, take away what you want, but this is a nice little muscle memory to practice when you see visuals or candle formation structures. V-top extension, but this is not a V-top. It just reminded me of a V-top. But this is more of an atom formation here, rejection, and now you're getting somewhat of a broad micro V-top extension. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Cool, right? So look what I said here, folks. So look, I was being patient. And look at V-top, look at the ASST breakout fake out. Speaking of atom, so it is doing an atom on our micro scale here. No, excuse me, even Eve. When you have like square tops, this is called an even Eve. Speaking of the devil. So these are Eve equal highs, and you get the rejection. This is called Eve, very bearish, so we're breaking below the VWAP. All right, so what I'm seeing here now, see why it pays off to be patient? We knew the breakup structure was coming, then we wait for confirmation, test that 236148, then we try and see if we can break out of the 23648, and then hopefully do a back test on the 148, and then you confirm the bounce upward. But we didn't get that. Let me go ahead and show you where my head was at. Uptrend, test, breakout of the 236, breakout, fly high, come back to the trend line, breakout, and then confirm the upward channel, zoom out. But we didn't get that. That's where my head was at. No, instead you got the break in at the 236 previous highs and you rejected. Okay? And if we get the breakout, one breakout's not going to give me that confirmation. We got to come back and do a double bottom and then breakout. That was the plan. That was the chess move. But the chess did not happen. So if it breaks down into this downward channel, well, first off, folks, this is going to be called a bust out. A bust out. If you guys don't know what a bust out is when it's in a channel, in a pattern range, whatever pattern that might be, it busts out of that range. You get the master candle, you get the bust out. I mean, you get the breakout, and then if it fails back into the channel, that's called a bust out, folks. That's called a bust out, getting back into its previous trend. All right, but it's still not a bust out yet until it gets back in here, folks. Not yet, but so far, Nate, it's looking like it wants to survive that VWAP push, which is going to be very good if it sustains the VWAP. Because now what you did was you break the structure of this downtrend. Okay, so now ASST is showing you a different trajectory. Okay, it's showing you a little bit of different trajectory from a risk reward. This is not bad because we didn't even come down to the 382. What does this tell you right here? That buyers are stepping in. Okay, so now we change the trajectory from downward channel to a mid-range channel. And look, I'll even give it to you like this. And I'll turn off all the noise. Okay, and I'm gonna put on the nice little opacity. So what do you see now price action doing, folks? Pattern recognition. What do you guys see? What is it doing now? It's shifting trend, right? All right, it's shifting trend. All right. So instead of being a continuation downward channel, it wants to be more of a bullish trend up now. You got buyers stepping in. So let's see if it's going to hold this channel, this range. If it continues to bounce here, folks, this bottom trend, because look at the previous price action. That just tells me buyers are stepping in, and then I'm going to look for a confirmation. But right now, the trajectory is no longer down off of this channel. It broke out. Let's see if we come back to this range here, 143. And if I want to see SPY also fucking give me confidence here, because you can get ass clapped on SPY. If you're not paying attention, SPY could completely catch some bull trappers up here. BYND. Oh God, please tell me it's either crashing or it's just ripping. What's happening? Whoa! Oh, it's just doing the thing. People really trying to pump this fucking garbage. People really trying to pump this shit. Still? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold up. I see something. Whoa, 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 whoa. I see something here. I see something. Let me see something over here. 1 second, folks. Oh my God. It's literally at the most important zone on the daily. BYND is literally at the most important zone on the daily. This could mean a continuation run going into tomorrow. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Uh-oh. This is the most important area in BYND, bro. Oh shit. Actually, this might actually be a nice potential reversal on this fucking dog shit. Check my prediction on Discord. You did? Nice, brother. Was it the 382 bounce? Let me see if you got in at the 382. Let me see. You got the 0.5? Let me double check your thesis. By the way, guys, Jay-Z is my moderator. He is my moderator, my mod in Discord, and my YouTube. He will... Oh, MOBX. MOBX getting clobbered here. Got ass blasted here. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. MOBX. I might actually just buy more here. MOBX getting fucking ass blasted. Ass blasted. Jesus. Lovely though. Jay-Z, really, you took it to 0.5? Nice. Hey, Reverend what the hell? Thank you for joining the Discord, brother. Reverend run me that. I can't even say that. Thank you for joining the Discord. Alright, back to the TA here. Alright, so we are waiting for ASST here. And SPY. Boom. Look at that. Fucking bull trap. Bull trapped. Now turn on the 1 hour. What was it? The 1 hour that I had going on SPY? Yep. Look at that. That's right, bitch. Very nice trade, Jay-Z. Very fucking nice, bro. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Guys, I'm if you guys don't know Mobix, this is my little shitty puppy play here that I got going on. This company is hopefully gonna do something amazing. Hopefully it does something amazing in the future. It's absolutely, nobody knows about this company. So I'm gonna keep buying small little dips at this fucking thing. And if they execute in good faith, it's gonna go parabolic. So just gotta wait it out. Let's see, SPY. Is this SPY? Yeah, it is SPY. Let's see. Oh yeah, SPY. Getting ass blasted. Bull trap. ASST. All right, it's coming back down to the trend line here. 143. Let's see. Let's see. Let me turn off all the noise here. Let's see here. Good shit, Jay. Good trade. NACA lost all its gains. It did? Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Nah, it's just having a retracement. So far. Yeah. I stated in my video, wait for a pullback. Literally, I said this in my video yesterday. Yep, touch that 5 EMA. Beautiful bounce at that 5 so far. 87.31. 87 cents. Let's see what the 30 minutes telling us on NACA. Oh, yeah. It's giving back beautiful gains. Beautiful pullback here. Nice retracement. Shit, I might just do a little purchase order here eventually. So we're just going to wait. SPY still giving me bearish trend here. Not taking a trade yet. I think if SPY continues to be showing a little bit of weakness here, I think we can get more discounts going into tomorrow on SPY. Okay, I'm waiting for SPY to give me confirmation, but right now I'm just keeping an eye on this bad boy over here. Okay, I just keep an eye out because technically SPY is still green, still bullish on the day. All right, still bullish on the day, and I don't like trading on green days. I like trading on red days. This is not exactly the discount I want to see here. Even though small caps are absolutely getting clapped, this is not the type of, these are not the type of red days I'm looking for. These are not the type of red days I'm looking for. Okay. All right, so look at that beautiful change in structure. Look at that 143 bounce now on ASST. Beautiful shift in momentum now, folks. So now you got me more interested because now if I see it coming down here one more time and testing it, that's going to give me a little bit of a nice little shift in momentum confirmation. Look at that beautiful reaction off of this box here. Look at that. Exactly shift the momentum. You see the difference now from downward channel to a square box? We still got to wait though. You got to wait. Now it's bouncing. So now it's giving you more. If you see more candles bouncing here, shit, you might get me in. You might get me in. You might get me in. Put a stop loss 85 for NACA. Good shit. Good shit. Very nice. You guys are taking stop losses. Very good. All right, here we go. ASST, moment of truth. Boom. Okay. Oh, there it is. Moment of truth. Damn, I'm really fucking good. Okay. Boom. Broke. Broke. Confirmation. Continuation. Now you're gonna test this trend line here. And then you're gonna get bust out. All right, boom, boom. Test the trend line breakout. Boom, and get bust out. Just confirm the bust out, bitch. Come on, break it down, break it down, break it down. Come back here, baby. Come on, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Come over here. Just come here. Just come here. No, 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 we don't want to see that. We want to see here. Just get back in. Just get back in the range, bitch. Get back in the range. No, no, no. No, no, no. Come on. Rejected. Come here. You know what I gotta do? I know what I gotta do. It's time. Sorry, guys. I want this cheaper, folks. I'm sorry. Sorry for the holders. I want this cheaper, folks. I'm sorry. Bitcoin dump up, I believe. Is it really? Please say yes. Because... yes! Yes! Okay, folks. The value of joining the Discord. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. You know what? Not even the Discord. I posted this shit on my fucking profile. I posted this shit on my fucking profile. Look at folks. Look, I'm gonna share my this is my tweet. Guys, look at the chat. This is the tweet I posted this morning. That's the tweet I posted this morning. What is Bitcoin doing, or at least is trying to do here, folks? If Bitcoin dumps, ASST is dumping with it. And so is the market, by the way. Alright, so SPY acting as support on this bottom trend line here. That's fine. SPY can come up and, you know, catch a bunch of bears up here. But you don't want to get bear trapped, okay? We're going to wait for confirmation, see if this is going to be a continuation to the downside. Alright, let's see what happens here on SPY. Okay? Keeping an eye on SPY. Yeah, but you're not going to catch me here, bro. You're not going to bull trap me. Not bear trap, bull trap. Alright? So far, so good. ASST, if it breaks below this range, that's called the bust out. Beautiful. I want this thing back here. Get back in this downward channel. No offense, guys. I really want this cheaper. Here we go. Come on. Bust out. Look, it's fighting for its life on this breakout trend. It's literally fighting. Literally fighting. Come on, SPY. Come on. You think, like, seriously? Come on, bro. Alright, so it's going to test in this trend line here. Bitcoin, if it fails, guys, I'm telling you, if Bitcoin fails that 50 SMA and 50 and 100 SMA, this thing is going to get fucking clapped. Okay, it did reject the 116 from previous areas here multiple times. Look at that reaction. Nasty. Nasty. And now your true test is maintaining above VWAP. Because if you lose VWAP, and if you lose the 100, guys, watch what happens when you lost the 100. What did Bitcoin do when you lost the 100? Oh yeah, you have a 3 bearish line strike formation that happened. 1, 2, and 3 nasty ones. Then you got the continuation last dip. That was the ultimate fuck you. Alright, that was a 10% drop off of that 100 SMA, folks. Now you're coming back, reject the 116 again. And now you're literally at the most contention point on fucking Bitcoin. The most important point, inflection point on Bitcoin. Absolutely nasty. Alright, SPY. ASST fighting for its life here. I have time to reach out to the daily, 200 EMA and SMA. I love this guy. I love this guy. He pushes the penny stocks. He rides these and makes good gains on them. Good fucking gains. Guys, like the video. Join the Discord, man. We're killing it here. We're fucking killing it. We're killing it. So far, so good. I'm cash heavy right now, folks. I'm very cash heavy. Waiting on ASST. Alright, what other tickers are you guys looking at? Let me change the music while I'm at it. This fucking music's absolutely killing me here. Absolutely. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, we're back. All right, what else is happening in the entire market, folks? I'm gonna change the music because this is not exactly what I want to fucking hear. What happened to like the pump? Moonfunk? This is fucking boring. Lo-fi deep house music. Oh, here we go. Hell yeah, this is my vibe. Hell yeah, this is more my vibes. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hey. SPY. Alright, let's take a look at some small other cap stocks here while we wait for price action to give us a signal. Plug. That's one I haven't heard in years. Plug. Ooh. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Whoa. To the T. I must have drawn this back somewhere up here. Holy shit. Woo! To the T. What the breaking 6 and 70, what do you think? Let's double check. Alright, real quick on plug. You gotta absolutely come back down to this range here. Rejection, 3, 2, come back, test, and then hopefully you make that. So wait for this to give you some indicator to come back down at the trend line, 288. Right now it's in a bearish trend right now on the weekly. On the weekly. 2 for 2 today. Fuck yeah. Isn't that crazy, bro? Woo! Alright, SPY still giving me bearish indicator. That's fucking right, bitch. Because we're not getting clapped here. Still, I want this shit up here then reject. This downward channel, you piece of shit. That's right. Keep it coming, you bitch. Keep it coming. You're not fooling me, bitch. You're not getting me up here, bitch. Alright, next one. GPUS. Can you guys even hear me? If you can't hear me, then that's too sad. That sounded so good, I'm not gonna lie. That sounded so good, I like listening to that. Alright, what do we have here on GPUS? Alright, so it's on a bull flag. Hit that bottom trend line and then it's bouncing. Very good, 33%. I would be very, very careful here. I would be very, very careful. I would be very, very, very careful here. Very careful. Well, gee, I don't know what this looks like to you folks. Nice to see pattern recognitions. Very, very, very nice. You are seeing a trend here on GPUS. So this is very good. And your confirmation line absolutely it actually happened. And then you got the bounce off of this trend line. So be very careful though, because you are going to hit scalding levels here. Wait for price action to fucking cool off a little bit. You got the MACD here on the 30 on the 1 hour. You gotta pay attention to, okay? Pay attention to this cross here on GPUS. But so far so good. Nothing's really breaking on GPUS. Just doing its thing. Alright, doing its thing. Let me see the 12 hour on this. And the daily. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, it's just doing the thing. Alright, so good trade. Good trade, good trade. This thing needs to cool off though. It's gotta cool off. You're hitting a resistance line as we speak, a key one too. Very, very important. 68 cents. Wow. Let's see if it holds that. Bro, dim bit music, unable to hear you. Oh, there you go. Thanks for the confirmation. How about now? Oh shit. Alright, how about now? Is that better? Is that better? I was getting too hyped up actually. Oh, Bitcoin. Ooh, this is not good. Not good, not good, Bitcoin. So let's take a look at ASST while we're watching Bitcoin. We got to monitor GPUS as well. All right, so ASST, let me see here. So it's coming back at that trend line box. It didn't want to break to the downward channel. Does Naka price follow Bitcoin? Right now it should. It bought more Bitcoin, I heard, or it's just it just added Bitcoin. So yeah, it's gonna follow Bitcoin very soon if the trend hasn't happened. SPY, beautiful rejection here. Beautiful rejection here. Keep it coming, SPY. Come on. Come on, break this trend and crash so we can buy stocks at cheaper. Okay, you asshole. ASST. So far, ASST, guys, what do you guys notice on ASST? What is it doing now? So it broke out of a downward channel. Now it's in a range. So in order for you guys to understand what's happening in my head, I'm seeing a comfortable range. Price is not even down nor up. It's literally choppy. So from a risk reward, folks, from a risk reward, what do you think is going to happen now every time you come test key area resistance and then a bounce what? So far you bounced off what? Twice. Twice here and twice here. So if it rejects the top trend line and then it comes crashing down again, I know the next time it touches this little box, from a risk reward, I'm gonna be maybe, I don't know, something's gonna happen here. If it rejects this, comes back down, let's see. So far, look at the beautiful reaction you are getting. So far. Exactly. Goody, that's right, that's better. Oh, thank you guys. Okay, the music's better. Okay, good. All right, so SPY, absolutely making new lower highs. I love that. Keep it coming, bitch. All right, guys, I think SPY still has a little bit more room left to the downside. We'll see, but right now it's showing a little bit of bearish sentiment right now. So let's see here real quick. Let me turn off all these goddamn indicators off. It's a fucking complete mess. It's a complete mess right now. So what I love seeing on SPY is this absolute lower high here. Love this so far. All right, we gotta maintain this momentum. All right, I don't want to get clapped going into an investment and then we come crashing down. Okay, and SPY also is doing something. This is a little bit, display's a little bit too, the display's too spacey here, but we'll see. We'll monitor it. I'll get rid of this. ASST. All right, here we go. Nice little fucking trend here. That would have been 5%. Nice. Monitoring SST here. Beautiful reaction so far. Nice little green candles on the upper side. Beautiful. Let's see if it's going to respect this trend line. Let me move the box up just a little bit more. Let me move the box up just a wee bit more. Okay. All right, it's touching the 236, 148. Let's see if it's going to reject it. And then that's going to be called what, folks? If you reject it 3 times, what is that called? Does anybody know what that's called? Anybody know? If it rejects 3 times, what's the word I'm looking for? What are we looking for? What's the word? Anybody? Any answer? Any answer? Anything's fine. Triple top. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. No. So it's called a triple top. Triple tippy here. Triple tippy, okay? Love this. Good answer. Trip tops. There you go. Emily got it too. There you go. JB Doji is more of a candle, but that's fine. Whatever answer you guys gave me, I'll take all answers. No answer is right or wrong. At least we're just trying and have practice and understanding structures. You guys are learning what I'm seeing here. Formations, confluence, technicals. This is how you start practicing observation, having your eyes remember, your brain remember structures. This is the point. The more you practice, the better you get, the better you are seeing further further price action in different stocks or tickers, and you're like, hey, I remember ASST had a triple top. Well, now fucking, I don't know, PayPal's doing the same thing because I remembered an ASST doing the same thing. Well, duh. GPUS is dumping. Ooh, I love when things start dumping. Let me see. Yes. What did I say? I say, hey, take profit. Did I not say it? Did I not say it? I said, hey, take profits. Take fucking profit. Now, you're still somewhat in a range. It's not the end of the world here. But if you notice what price action is doing, again, what is it doing? Is it really bearish yet? It's not bearish yet. It's not bearish yet. Okay, but that we had a head and shoulders on GPUS. Remember, folks? What was it, on the 30-minute or on the 1 hour? Where do we have the head and shoulders? It was right here. Okay, good. The head and shoulders, boom. That head and shoulders is a nasty one. Nasty. Okay, so now we have this trend line. Okay, so I drew it in here. So look at that beautiful trend line here. Beautiful. You kind of broke out of it. Let's see if we're gonna bounce here on that trend line right here on the 1 hour. So far, so good. It's still bullish. The trend is not. The trend is not. Excuse me. The trend never left. Still bullish though. Let's see. Confirmation line number 1 indicator I'm looking for is A1 trend line here. Then the next one is a little bit down there. So look how it's respecting the box so far. And when you have multiple touches of resistance and support, what does that tell you? Buyers are stepping in because they still see value in this company, or there's still value here. So still in a range. It's not dumping yet. Dump is when you actually break a trend. This is not a broken trend yet. But good thesis here. All right, so here we go. ASST here. All right, it's touching the thing. It's doing the thing. Let's see if it's gonna be a nice little swing trade. If it comes back down here, I'm just saying I might be a buyer here. I don't know. I don't really know. I might just be a buyer somewhere around here. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Maybe. Just saying. Maybe. Just saying. All right, Bitcoin trying to break above VWAP. Let's see here on SPY. Let's see what SPY is doing, guys. Is SPY gonna give me the fucking answer? Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. ASST. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we are seeing a little bit of wikis. We are seeing little wiki candles. Let me see, SPY. SPY, give me an answer, bitch. There we go. SPY still acting pukey. I don't trust SPY at all, bro. I don't trust SPY. All right, so far in the 1 hour, it wants to come back and test that trend line. All right, cool. All right, you know what, SPY? Go ahead. Go ahead, SPY. Asshole. Bearish kicker might happen, ASST. Might, yup. I see what you're seeing. Absolutely, it might. Now, let's look at the RSI. You know I love my RSIs. What do you see so far? What is price doing so far on the RSI? Let's see. But in theory, you broke structure, which we did here. Remember that? And now you made a new shift in momentum. So now your absolute bottom is that. Oh yeah. SPY, ASST, beautiful though. Beautiful upward channel rejection off that trend line. Now you hit back at this structure, then that's going to be another bounce at this key support. So I love seeing that. Let's see if we can break about this structure, and then we start shifting in momentum to the upper side. So far, so good. Can you do UMAC? Yeah, I can totally do it. Just give me a second here, because I want to get on this trade, man. I really want to get on this trade. Beautiful reaction so far. But I really want to see a little bit more bearish momentum going into this. Come on. Come on, baby. Fucking die, and I'll be a buyer somewhere here. I'm going to be a buyer somewhere. I'll be a buyer somewhere. I'm not saying where, but I will be a buyer somewhere. Give me 1 second. I'm just monitoring ASST real quick. I'm just waiting for the confirmation here. And SPY also has to act nice. I don't know. If we get another rejection here, we come back to a certain area. I don't know. All right, SPY, what are you doing? God damn it. SPY's coming back to test this trend line top, folks. It wants it. It wants it on the 1 hour. It's so fucking nasty. That's so nasty. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, looks like ASST shifting here. Shifting here. We're not getting that bearish momentum. It wants to break out. All right, if we get the breakout, you want to see a back test. But so far, Confluence says it wants it. It really wants it. It wants to shift trend here. Yep, there it is. Shifting, shifting. Let's go. Shifty, shifty. Shifty. If it breaks this trend, I want to see a back test. All right, what other tickers? You said UMAS? UMAC. 3 minute. 3 minute. Sherry Butter. Oh. Let's take a look at the 3 minute. I'll go back to that. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I got an indicator that just went off. Alright, so far so good. What is this? Oh yeah, I spoke on this on the video yesterday. It's on a shitty, it's like a fucking weird pattern it's in right now. But the RSI gives you everything you need to know. The RSI is your best friend. Okay. The RSI is your best friend. Okay, so here we got the zone. And you got another pivot. AST break structure. It did. All right, give me 2 seconds on UMAC. All right, here we go. The back test, folks. The back test. We got a breakout. Breakout. I want to see a back test. Back test. Let's see. I would even argue. I want to see a back test. Oh, it definitely broke structure here. 1000%. Oh yeah, looking good here. Not gonna lie, this looks really good. Let's see. Oh yeah. Looking good. Break a structure. Looking good. I want to see a back test. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So far, so good, guys. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful fucking candles, bro. All right, very strong momentum. I don't even think we're gonna get the back test. Very, very strong momentum here. Very good here. Very good. So the warrants exercise, these candles are being fucking bought up here. People are stepping in, folks. People are stepping in. All right, I want to see a nice little drop. Retest the zone. Very, very good here. Wow, look at the breaking structure channel. Look at the story. We started from the beginning of the day. Midday right now, 11:12. Midday, look where ASST is at right now. From beginning, from the downward channel to a range choppiness channel. And now look at the range it's in now. So it wants a breakout. So now we're going to hopefully get a back test at that 150. Hopefully we get it. And then we confirm the trend break. Okay. It wants to touch a 236 here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and join the Discord. Like the video. So I can be in your goddamn search history or in your home box in your YouTube channel algorithm. And you don't want to miss out on some trades or some indicators when we start taking them. Okay? Actually, I won't give you entries or exits, just giving you zones. Alright, GPU. Still structure. Still inside of structure, so no breakout here. I want to see a rejection at the 156 and then get back to the 150 here on ASST. But you guys are slowly seeing that the shift is now The shift is now intact for another momentum breakout trend. It wants to continue up. This is really, really bullish. Let me turn on SPY real quick. Oh, SPY looking like a little bearish. Looking bearish here on SPY. Looking bearish on SPY. That's really good, actually. You definitely got a good, looking good here, looking good here. SPY giving us a nice little bearish day. Possibly it's going to be a continuation run to tomorrow. Yeah, continuation run tomorrow is a possibility. So, seeing what we see here on SPY, if it comes back to this pivot area and then it rejects it, oh yeah, that could be a nice little opportunity. Well, it's never going to be picture perfect on the trend line, so you might as well just fucking just do that. Boom. All right, we'll see if SPY wants to come back down here. So far, so good. SPY almost got a buyer, but still waiting for confirmation. Is a textbook day trader setup. I've been in and out of taking profits here at 67. Nah, that's beautiful, bro. If you're taking profits, it's still holding in a range too. That's what I love. Still the bearish, like there's no breaking structure here. Yo, what's going on? Still not breaking structure here on GPUS here, so we're still good. SPY giving us a nice little bearish continuation. Ooh, ASST really wants to run it. 156 touch here. All right, holding. Let's see if it wants to hold it. I do want to see it back test the breakout. I would love that. If not, cool. Yeah, it wants it. It wants it. Let's see if it breaks out the 236 here. 156. SPY coming down a little bit here. Beautiful. Beautiful. SPY coming down. I want to see it. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. You can argue head and shoulder. That's a shitty one, though. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Keeping an eye on ASST. I'm still waiting for an entry on ASST. Waiting for an entry. I want to see a back test. If it rejects here, back test at the 150. That'd be kind of cool, right? Writing off this 5 EMA is also clean as well. Also clean. It could be a continuation run and then test this bearish trend line here. Okay. Get a nice little scallop mini formation. And then boom, another, like there's so many things to look for here. The setup is clean right now. Let me turn on the 5-minute. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So it looks like it's definitely not coming back. Definitely break a structure. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. But SPY's still acting pukey though. Wow, this motherfucker's running. ASST is running. Crazy. Absolutely busty. That's a 12% trade right there. Beautiful though. Beautiful. Holding. Looking goody, looking goody. SPY breaking down. Lovely, lovely. That's what I want to see here. All right. This thing wants to go parabolic. So you just had your warrants exchange, and you just had pretty much all these candles, pretty much like you just got bought up. All right. So now that the warrants were executed, now you're gonna have to say, okay, from a macro perspective, what are we holding on to now? So right now, its mode is completely Bitcoin. Okay, its mode is completely fucking Bitcoin. So if this is gonna run laterally to Bitcoin, we now have to monitor Bitcoin because the shift of momentum is now up while Bitcoin is somewhat neutral, and SPY also acting bearish. So anything can happen between now and then, but this is looking good here. I really want this to come back. Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. So look at that. So triple top got rejected, null and void. Null and void. Null and void. If anything, I see more harmonics now. Yeah, but that's a shitty one. That's a shitty one. Nah. That's a shitty harmonic. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Where's the rejection here? All right. So this is where you're going to find entry opportunities. Beautiful. Not financial advice. 1 minute, 5 minute. Scalding. All right. So now for continuation run on the 1 minute, one thing I'm going to be looking for is that center line test off of this rip. All right, come back, test that center line. And then you're going to get me to ride that wave, baby. You're going to get me to ride that wave. Fuck yeah, I'm going to ride this wave. You kidding me? You broke structure. You broke the trend. Downward channel. Triple top never happened. Upward channel testing the 5 and 10 EMA. So now you got me as a buyer. And now I'm going to potentially get in. I'm going to potentially get in. So let me just see SPY real quick. Let me just get that confirmation. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Test, 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 test. Test it, test it, test it, test it, test it. Beautiful, beautiful 5 minute rejection candle right there. Boom. Beautiful. Just come fucking back down to my channel range. Now you got me. Now you got me as a buyer. I'm coming in, baby. Just give me back the discount. Give me back the fucking discount, baby. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. There it is. Boom. Rejection. Rejection. All right. Center line. Touch. 1 minute. Candle. Structure. RSI. One more. One more. One more. Ooh. You might not even get it. You might not even get it. You might not even get it, actually. You might not even get it on the 1 minute. Yikes. Yeah. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. That is what I thought. Oh, baby. RSI, lower highs. High Naka went down all the way. Random question. How much margin do you use to get into a trade like ASST? I don't use margins. I'm all cash, baby. I'm all cash. I don't fuck with margin. I don't do margin at all. Zero. All right, so the RSI center line never came. You came back at a key pivot zone here. 0.5 entry, dude. Jay, I know, I know. So the only way we're gonna get to that 0.5 entry is if SPY completely fucking pukes. That's the only way. As of right now, the trend is sustaining itself. What the fuck just happened? The trend is sustaining itself, so let's see if it's gonna hold back. But right now, SPY can give us that opportunity. So going into tomorrow, SPY absolutely giving us that opportunity, and I love it right now. Look at the 1 hour break off this trend line. I love what I'm seeing here. So the pivot zone area for SPY, I want to see continuation break to the downside is here. So yeah, if we're gonna catch an entry on fucking ASST, I need SPY to come puke. This is our last catalyst for a nice little entry on fucking ASST, to be honest with you. All right, so far it's shifting momentum. So far, it broke structure, so it's coming test at 161. Let's see. You don't think I want this more cheaper, but look, buyers immediately stepped in. Look at that dragonfly doji. Look at this fucking dragonfly, bro. Look at that dragonfly. No, it's not a dragonfly. It's got to be a skinnier head here, skinnier body, but I'll call it a dragonfly. Okay, so shift in trend is intact. The only way we can get a discount is if we can get SPY to come back down. How much cash? I normally don't speak on how much I use. I keep my personal assets to myself, so that I keep to myself. I never talk about money. I keep it to myself. One thing my mentor always told me when I first started off is keep your account private, and I'm gonna follow his rule, and so far it's been working. Keep your account private. Sure, I'll just sometimes, you know, I mean, back in the day I used to fucking throw like, oh, look how much I made. Yeah, but now I'm too old for that shit. I'm too old. I don't got time to fucking throw around like, oh, look how much money I made. I'm just happy with my trade, and everybody, either you succeed or you don't succeed. Might go test the 130. Might go test the 130. I hope so. SPY's coming down, so yeah, it could definitely come test the 130, and I'm watching this baby here. I want this fucking thing to crash. I want this thing to fucking crash. SPY is doing exactly what I want it to do. I just really want this to... If we break below trend bull zone here, I want it to absolutely puke at this trend line. I really want this to puke so we can get some discounts here on ASST, but understandable. Absolutely. I really want a discount on ASST. So far so good. So let's see. ASST is very I mean, I have indicated targets at fucking $4 ASST. ASST is super bullish. Oh god, it's super bullish. Super bullish. 1 minute. Alright, we are seeing a nice little thing here. Nope, nothing. Broke to 20. So 157 here. Ooh, I love this song. I don't even know what's going on here. Looking good here on ASST. I don't think it's going to get back to the 130. I don't think so. Our only catalyst now is SPY. It's riding hard that 10. That 10 EMA. And look, now you're breaking. You're finding support here. Alright. RSI is looking very bullish. Very bullish. Very, very bullish here. I mean, it's finding support so far in trend structure. 20 EMA. 20 EMA. Rejection off of the 156, but so far 20 EMA. Multiple times here. I'm watching this baby. But we are seeing a little bit of bearish trend here, rejection line. Let's see. Let's see if we can actually get in a nice little squeeze here. SPY, what are you doing? Alright, good. Let's see it. Let's see, let's see. SBM got some interesting movements. SBFM. Alright. We can double check it. SPY. Come on, baby. SPY, I really need you to break. And if Bitcoin breaks too, we can get ASST much cheaper. But right now it's up. Give me 1 second. Let's see, let's see, let's see. If it so happens to be now a new higher high range. So we had a range here. Now we're forming another new box. Let's see. So this is a new box that we're forming here on this top end range. Let's see if we're going to sustain this new high and this new little bounce that's going to start hopefully forming. We'll monitor closely. That also aligns a little bit to the 236-152 here. So let's see what happens here. So far it likes this little zone and we'll monitor it. Now you're paying a new premium high if you didn't get in at the all-time lows. That's what happens when you pay. That's what happens when you don't take the trades, folks. But some people want to wait for confirmation. All right, so let's go take a look at that ticker that you guys were talking about, the SBFM. Let's see, what is this? What is this? What the fuck is? What the? Okay. All right, you're gonna get it. All right. What do you think I'm gonna tell him, chat? Chat. What do you think I'm gonna tell him? What do you think I'm gonna tell you? What is this? What is that? SBBM got interesting movements. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna tell you what I told the other gentleman on the daily here. Just first off, be careful. Second of all, if you like this sort of shit, that's fine. You're not wrong. Everybody can take, everybody does their own shit. So yes, it is an interesting movement as of right now. It is in an upward channel. Alright, so far so good. A lot of bearish thesis here. So don't break this channel and keep riding the EMAs. So if you break this trend line on the RSI, this trend is fucking dead. Alright, so just keep an eye on the RSI. Don't break this channel. Alright, and look at this area of resistance also that I see here on This fucking dog shit ticker. Alright, roughly this area right here. Look at that. Also adding confluence right there. Boom. So you're inside an ascending wedge on the RSI. So if you reject this trend line, which is a key pivot zone, you're going to get ass clapped right back down here. So pay attention to the RSI. Alright, 156. Oh, printing a doji, spinning top. Excuse me, spinning top at the impulse. Very, very bullish so far. Spinning top, now a doji. Good, but look what it's trying to do. It's resisting. Why? SPY is coming down, baby. That's how you get the discounts. Nobody knows that sometimes you have to look at the macros before you start taking trades. Nobody knows that you have to look at the macro before taking trades at sometimes to catch the absolute bottom on some tickers. If I'm going to catch value, I want to see the ultimate bottom on some tickers. And how are we going to get that opportunity? Well, if SPY completely breaks down on you. And Bitcoin. And Bitcoin. This music is absolutely... I absolutely love this kind of music. House music, lo-fi is the shit. Alright, anyway, back to trading. So, look at SPY. Beautiful. Coming down, baby. Coming down. Come down. SPY. FF. Ooh. Faraday. Wonderful. Wonderful. Are you in the chat, bro? How you been? Ooh. Faraday. We got another disc to connect and win. Let's go. We got a new Discord member. Ooh, get approved, guys. Let's go. We got a bunch of traders coming in on the Discord, folks. Yo, Discord is going to be lit. Yes, SPY coming down, breaking down, folks. Breaking down. This is beautiful. Nice. So we're going to test this area, bull zone. Our absolute bottom on SPY. God, look at that. I said yesterday, SPY needs to come down. Today is the red day we're looking for. So I'm going to get some discounts, but that's exactly what we're seeing here. We're going to get a nice little opportunity on ASST. I think we can still come down just a little bit. We are paying a new premium high here off of this bounce structure break formation here. Now, I firmly believe if we can continue bouncing on SPY to the downside, we can start catching more additional discounts on small cap tickers. So SPY right now is acting beautiful. Exactly what we want to see. Playing out exactly the way I want it to. This is how you get into trades and find opportunities from a risk reward. We wait for confirmation. We are seeing a break in structure on SPY. I absolutely love it. Now, ASST is going down. Yes, we know that because we need this. We need ASST to come down. So right now it's in the range. High, new, higher, low. We can still have the opportunity on ASST to get discount if we break down a little bit more. Sorry, folks, this is just the market. I mean, we got to respect the trend right now. All right, look at that beautiful reaction, neglection here. Beautiful confirmation. You see what happens when you're patient? You see what happens when you're patient? See what happens when you're patient? If you see what happens when you're patient, just wait for confirmation. Wait for confirmation, baby. Boom. All right, so good. This is what I love to see here. SPY is... So this is why, for those of you tuning in, for those of you that are new, bro, we are waiting on 150 confluence or 130. We are waiting for 150. 150, 130. SPY breaking down. SPY breaking down. Lovely. Lovely. Yes. Yes. Woo! The discount. This is why you're patient in the market, folks. This is why you're patient in the market. This is exactly why you're patient in the market. I'm giving you guys a setup. I'm literally giving you guys a setup here. All right, so ASST, breaking structure, bounced off, dead cat bounce. Beautiful. People are now sitting. There's a lot of bag holders here. A lot of bag holders here. Shit ton of bag holders here. So we're waiting on SPY to give us the confirmation break to the upside. Right now, we are breaking down after we had a massive sell-off break-in trend. So let's see if we're going to continue down. But so far, the setup is exactly what I want to see here. We still need to wait for this confirmation line bounce for me to actually get comfortable for a trade in small cap stocks. I want to see a reaction here at this trend line continuation bounce area, because if you notice on the 1 hour, what has SPY been doing, folks? What has SPY been doing? That's right. SPY's been fucking giving you a bounce at this little box area. So let's see. ASST giving us a nice little push at the 150 line here. Boo-wee! Alright, this is the confirmation line on ASST. Oh shit. It actually is at my RSI. Oh, almost. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Not yet. Oh, wow. It actually is. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. This is it, folks. This is the continuation bounce onward. The fat one. The goonie. Let me see the 15-minute here. You're testing center line. Beautiful. Exactly on that fit. This is literally make or break moment on ASST. Right now, if you fail the 150, folks, the trend upward is dead. And then you're going to have to start making new formations here. But so far, you're at the lead, literally at the most important zone on ASST. Literally right now, 150. E50. You said evening star on the 15? Dude, this is the most important. SPY. Oh, shit. SPY crashing. Woo! All right, here we go. Holy shit. There's a lot of buyers at the 150, folks. A lot of buyers stepping in at the 150. Look at the volume. Volume. Look at the volume. Flipping red here, but SPY's selling off. It's at our trend line. Beautiful. If SPY breaks this box here, next bounce, I'm eyeing here. Beautiful. Exactly what we want to see here. 150, folks. Exactly the bounce. It is at the most important. Shit, you might get me a buyer here, man. Shit, you might get me to fucking DCA a little bit here. SPY. Waiting on confirmation. Oh! Oh my bros. The amount of buyers stepping in while SPY is puking at the 150 is incredible. There's a lot of buyers at the 150 here, folks. A lot of buyers at the 150. 236. Holy shit. A lot of buyers at the 150. Wow, guys. Lots of buyers at the 150. Puked? Wow, look at the reaction on that. 148 holding. Still 150 holding. Wow. Large orders coming in at 150, folks. That's because SPY's giving you that breakdown. But look, SPY's coming in back at that box line. Beautiful. Beautiful. A lot of buyers at 150. Shit. So these are the discounts you can potentially make back getting in on these trades here. So because SPY is not acting in your favor. So this is what I was talking about. You want to see SPY puke for a potential move or a potential discount on some of these small caps. And thus you're getting it right now, folks. Okay? You're getting it right now. So I want to see at least a fucking wick here. It's at the 149. What was the pivot zone here? 158, 148, excuse me. Yeah, that was a good buy. So from the 5-minute, you're testing the 20 EMA. Sherry, very nice. You got a spinning top here. Ooh, that's a good candle here on the 5-minute. SPY still not giving me that confidence yet. I still think we can come back down. I think we can still come back down here on SPY. If not, that's cool. But I love the thesis here. Where the hell do we have it at? Oh, at the 1 hour. Here we go. Beautiful. Finally. God damn it. Fucking finally, dude. We're getting the puke that we want. Still not red, though, on SPY. We're still 1% on the day here. Now, if SPY were to break down... Let me see something here. From a risk-reward... do we have any macro sentiment? Can somebody check the news? Did Trump say anything today? Did Trump say anything? Hey, SBFM, the guy who just mentioned SBFM. Look at the RSI on the daily here. Look at the RSI on the daily. Look at the terminal candle you're printing here on the daily as well. Pay attention to that. Very careful. Do we have anything with Taco? Anything at all with Taco? Anything? Did Taco say something? Just curious. Okay, good. Thank you. Yo, Sherry's on point. Sherry. All right, let me see the Discord. Let's go. Discord is popping right now. Holy shit. Let's go. All right. Let me see the Discord. Moby. Alright, Spy's still looking pukey here. There's a lot of... Spy's still looking pukey. Alright, now this is way pukey. This is much more pukey. Oh, wow. Dude, what the fuck? So Spy absolutely respecting this bearish trend line here. Beautiful. Nokia news. What? Nokia? No way. What the fuck? Where do you come from? Alright, so ASST coming down at this area support at 149 and like the 149 here. Let me see what it looks like on the 30 minute. Let me see the RSI. So on the 30 minute, let me see on the alright, so we broke structure. But we're now testing that 5 EMA. RSI actually didn't break structure. That's because my pivot zones are actually combobulated here. So we're still positive here. Testing that center line on the 5 minute. Let me see the 15 minute. So you broke barely below the center line, but you're at the key pivot area. This is very bullish. I like seeing this because this is giving confluence. You're just minutely underneath the center line, but you're also testing that pivot zone. The pivot zone off the RSI. So this is technically a good buying opportunity. I mean, no, it's not a good buying opportunity. It's absolutely not a good buying opportunity. Do not financial advice. Not financial advice. Not a good buying opportunity. Definitely not. Definitely not. Don't listen to me, guys. I'm a degenerate. I'm just a degenerate, folks. Don't listen to me. So anyway, Spy acting a little bit pukey. Still bearish trend here on the 5 minute. I do like what I see here. Fuck. I do like what I see here. I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks good. You have two zones here. Two zone. You feel this when you come down here. Nokia halted. Dude, who the fuck trades Nokia? I don't even think you can buy Nokia in our country. Can you even look? I didn't even know Nokia existed, bro. 4%. It's trading at $5. Penny stock. FGL squeezing. FGL. See, that's good. What the hell is? Whoa! Oh! Hello, Jay-Z. Put this one on your radar. I'm putting that on the Discord. Jay-Z. I'm putting the FGL. Jay-Z's he's my moderator, but he loves trading pennies, bro. He loves the penny stock plays. There you go, bro. Rocket. There you go. Put this one on your radar now. So look how funny that the ASST is bouncing at the 150, but right now Spy's still acting pukey. Nokia's dinosaur generation. Yeah, I don't know how people still get involved in that. I don't know. Fucking, that's crazy. So Spy doing exactly what I wanted to do. I absolutely love it. Love it. On the 1 hour, testing the RSI, break into the box. And hopefully reject this box for continuation downward. Next pivot area is your RSI pivot zone. Now, what I'm going to do now is look at the exit liquidity using Fibonacci extension levels. And how do we go ahead and do that? Well, there you go, folks. Voila. Fucking la. Voila. Now we get to see levels to the downside. Now I feel comfortable observing what everyone else is exiting. While everybody exits, I'm observing the exits here. So I'd like the 7.7684 range here. Let me see if that aligns with the pivot area. Beautiful. Lovely. 150. Market selling. 150. Pivot zone plus center line touch. 150. Question mark. Hello. 150, 9% mark. Hello? Question mark. Hello? Let's see if Spy gives us the bounce. If it bounces here, we'll find out. If it doesn't, ASST coming down. And so is small caps. Look at the beautiful discounts on some of these small caps, guys. Beautiful fucking discounts off of the small caps. We still waiting for confirmation because why? SPY's pukey. SPY pukey. More discounts for ASST holders or potential investor going back into this. Being patient on ASST, waiting for SPY to give me the confirmation. SPY is now breaking below this continuation box. Beautiful. Now we're going to come test that pivot zone next. Yes. So what we're going to do is, now that it's breaking below our key area support, well, now I'm going to put this as the new buy zone, or at least a bounce area. We broke below this top trend line. SPY wants to now test this bottom trend line here, and we're going to wait for confirmation. ASST selling off, small cap selling off, and that's what I love to see. FGL getting a nice fucking squeeze play at 64%. Holy shit, I can talk for days. Let me see VIX, guy. Ooh, VIX 16, guys. 16. Dude, something happened. Guys, chat, check the market. Chat, check the market. Chat, check the market. 16 blow up on the VIX. Something happened, folks. Guys, check the market. What's the news? I'm streaming right now. I can't check. What's the news? VIX going up 16. You don't get these kind of, you don't get 16 on VIX because it's acting fucking happy. No. Something happened in the market. Guys, chat, can you confirm? I'll wait. Something's happening here, folks. 16 on the VIX. Something was said. EBT was taken off. What do you guys think? EBT has something to do with it, maybe? VIX absolutely going parabolic here. Chat, something was said here. The VIX is screaming. All right, now I have to pay attention to the VIX, folks. FGL has bump and run pattern, right? Dude, ASST selling off. SPY puking. Puking. Where's my box? Where's my box? Dude, what the fuck? Where's my box? I deleted my box? Wow. Did I delete my box? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Acting pukey. 1 second, folks. What? Where's my boxes? Did I really delete my box? Jesus fucking Christ. Give me 1 second, guys. I had a whole plan. Literally, it was just beautiful. Did you guys see me delete the box? Whatever. I'll just redraw it. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Never mind, folks. Never mind. I changed it from the quads. Never mind, folks. All right, we're back. All right, my main chart is not disrupted. I'm sorry, folks. All right, so now that we see that VIX is rising, folks, something was said in the market, and we got to pay attention to the VIX now. So I have the SPY, the VIX. We have Bitcoin crashing. Oh, yes. Yes, rejecting the 116. So ASST is going to follow suit with SPY. So we're going to wait for an entry on ASST. We still have a lot more bearish momentum. Continuation. And now, if it gets back into my channel, folks, guess what? I'm eyeing areas of Fibonacci zones. For the best discount opportunity, best bounce on ASST. And this is why it's valuable to join the Discord, because I may not, once I get off a stream, eventually in a couple of hours from now, I might just say, hey, I like this area. I don't know. Maybe it might be the bounce that I am potentially seeing on ASST. This is the value of joining the Discord, because you get to see what other traders are posting, adding confluence and confidence into some trades. So, like the video, folks. Like the stream. Join the Discord. I'm telling you, this is how we do it here. This is how we catch winners. This is how we stay in the market. Look at that. VIX is up. Oh yeah, FGL. Let's see if FGL is inside of the bump and run. Let's see. Let's see if it's inside of the bump and run. Ooh. No. Not a bump and run. If anything, descending scallop right now is panning out. Descending scallop literally is happening right now. You're at the most important zone off of this descending scallop, first and foremost. So not a bump and run, no. And the lead-in phase has to be a 30-degree angle. So look at this. This is called a lead-in phase. This is what a bump and run. Oh, this is a perfect example. So look. This is a lead-in phase, and then the confirmation bounce. So it's right there. Boom. Look, the bump and run. And like you take the measurement rule off of bump and runs, right? Look at this bump and run formation. Look, boom. Take this clone. And in theory, that's the measurement rule. In theory, but you see how patterns are not always accurate. It gives you the not the perfect measurement rule. But you saw the lead-in phase, the sell-off phase, and then the running phase. That's called the bump and run. And look, if you would have taken that straight, 96%. But for some reason, it failed to get above this key area resistance, which is 127. When you see wicks like this, that's 127. Look at the beautiful rejection off that 50 EMA on the 3-day channel. Look at that 50 SMA rejection. So if it actually broke above the 50 EMA, it could absolutely get above the 181. But because it kept rejecting the SMA and the EMA 50 on the 3-day time frame, it never got to our target, or at least the measurement rule off of bump and run formation patterns. There was so much confluence, not enough battle here. But beautiful rejection at the 127. But yeah, this is now a descending scalp. If you break or fail this test, this descending scalp is going to fucking panel even worse. But anyway, 146 ASST, let's go. Okay, so let's keep an eye on VIX. So VIX is coming down a little bit. So ASST, let's take a look at SPY here. Let's see if we're breaking back any structure. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of a lot of the noise. I have a lot of shit going on my screen. Sorry, folks. Let's reset the charts a little bit here. Let me make it more cleaner. Bro, I'm fucking killing it. I'm fucking killing it. My patience is a strategy, guys. Being patient is a fucking strategy. The fact that I've been this patient is very impressive. All right. The fact that I've been this... Please don't... No. So 146 ASST. So let's wait. Let's just be patient here. Being patient. VIX 3%, back at 3%. Something's going on. I feel like there's an announcement that was said. There must have been something that was said. That's what I feel. That's the VIX is acting like something was said out there. Okay. So hopefully we get some sort of news. Guys, post on the bump and run, right? Let me see. JZ. Oh yeah, I just responded to you on FGL. Guys, if you see any news, please post it here. Eventually in the news channel. I'd like to see what everyone else reads or what's happening from a macro observation. There you go. All right, good. All right, so it looks like it's still testing the center line here, or this trend line here on SPY. All right, so ASST with a gravestone doji printing on the 1 hour time frame. So it gave back all those gains up here. So gravestone doji gives us a bearish momentum shift, possibly continuation. It's gonna come test that upward trend line channel that it broke out of. So let's see if it's gonna hold it. SPY's still acting pukey. So if SPY's acting pukey and Bitcoin's acting pukey, these two powerhouses are gonna send crypto small cap stocks to the downside. BYD at a 14% run. It was at 20 if I recall, but it's coming back down a little bit. FNGR 10% on the day. RGTI up 2% on the day. Cypher 4% on the day. Let's see if it's going to be a bounce area here. BMNR, I haven't heard that one in a while. BMNR, holy moly. All right, so we are seeing a nice little momentum shift here. Give me 1 second. I'm just keeping an eye on SPY, folks. I'm keeping an eye on SPY. I can't believe I'm actually eyeing SPY here. All right, let's take a look at BMNR. BMNR. Oh, BMNR. Guys, what is BMNR doing? What is BMNR doing? First observation that I'm seeing here. First observation I'm seeing here on BMNR. Oh, this one's a little choppy. This is choppy city. Very, very choppy here on BM&R. Very, very choppy on BM&R, but it likes the base here. So look at that descending triangle formation on the RSI. Lovely. Beautiful bounce at this pivot zone. You see the confluence here, folks? You see why I mostly look at the RSI? I can literally just chart anything and tell you the trend of a ticker just based off the RSI and where it's gonna bounce. I love it. I fucking love it. Let me turn on the 3-day. So for BM&R, if you're looking for an opportunity to get in, well, you know, I'm not gonna lie, but look what happened here. This is your absolute bottom on BM&R, wherever price action is. Now, let's take a look at the price action. Well, you kind of missed it. You kind of missed it. Or you can still get in, not financial advice. This is too spacey. Too spacey. Oh, so it's in a range. Look at that. Now it's in a boxy area. Even arguably fucking get in a range here. Absolutely failed that. Yeah, it's a fucking range. This thing's a range. Yeah. And let's just make this more cleaner here. Let's get it right cleaner here. And okay, and that's your range. This thing's in a fucking range. It's not moving. Rejects, rejects, reject. Yeah, it's not moving. This thing is fucking in a range. So, you know, trade the trend. Sideways trend. Yeah, is it? Ooh, this might be a good buy. Might be a good buy for some folks. Might be a good buy for some folks. At least it's not breaking down, right? It's not breaking down. But tomorrow, let's see what happens with SPY. Now, let me do some SPY more technical now. See if we can get ASTA much cheaper. Because if SPY continues to break down tomorrow, as I suspected it would today, then we... Ooh! Oh my God. Oh my God. Does anybody know what this is on SPY? Does anybody know what this is on SPY? On the fucking 3-day, folks. Let me put it on the daily. On the 3-day, actually. No, 3 days better. Wow. TR top. So we come from different technical backgrounds. Oh, that's triple. You're saying triple top. Okay. Yes, but no. But no, there's another word. There's another word. Bearish reversal divergent JZ. Shout out to the moderator. Yes. I'm going to show you guys something. And I posted in the Discord. Check the pin on the Discord general chat, folks. I posted the image here, and this is how I'm going to show you guys something. Look at this. Oops. Look at this. Why is it not working? I'm trying to post the image here. All right, it's not working on the RSI. All right, look at this, folks. What do you guys see? Take a picture of the divergence, folks. It's the most important fucking TA you'll ever get. Okay, what is divergence? There's different layers of divergences. Take a picture of this, folks. I'm gonna hold this here for a second. Snapshot. Take a picture of it. Hold it. All right, folks. All right, is everybody happy? Zoom it. You want me to zoom it? All right, you got it. Let me zoom it in a little bit more. There you go. And I'm gonna go through a couple of these. Everybody, this is where you're gonna learn in my channel. When you come into my channel, the last thing I want to fucking hear from anybody is like, "Oh, where's the entry and exit?" I don't want to fucking hear it because I'm trying to give you guys some education here. All right, you guys took a picture of it. Good. Now we're gonna get to the TA. Watch this. All right, watch this. So now that I gave you guys the lesson, the picture, off the bat, what do we see here? What divergence is this printing or potentially about to print on SPY? Hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, in theory, what is it printing? Which one? If price action is making higher highs, but your RSI is making lower highs. Which one is it? Is it class A, class B, or class C? Strong, weak, medium, or hidden bearish divergence or bullish? There's 4 of them. Strong, weak. Let me put it next to the price action. I'm going to show you guys how to TA a little bit. Bearish divergence. Which one out of all 4 of them is it printing or potentially forming on the chart? Give me an answer, guys. Anybody? Strong, medium, weak, or hidden? Class A, Class B, Class C, or Class D? Actually, hidden is not D. Hidden is a continuation. When you hear hidden, it's continuation. Anybody? Nobody. Anybody? Give me one. A. Okay, we got one answer. A. So on this chart, bearish A, lower high. Okay. Okay, well, guess what? It's A. Good answer, guys. Good fucking answer. What's happening now on SPY is that when you have price action making new highs, higher highs and higher lows, your RSI is doing the complete opposite based off certain classes of the RSI, of the divergence here. So in theory, this is now a bearish class A divergence continuation pattern on SPY. Okay, now technically we should have rejected this candle structure here, or at least this formation here, because we did it one time here. But it said, fuck you, we're moving on up. Okay, cool. So the trend is still bearish divergence. Now from this angle to this angle, which one is it now? In theory. So we just shifted the trend stick, or whatever tool. What is it now? What bearish trend is it now? Which one is it? Is it class A now? Is it class B or class C or hidden? Based off this new divergence that we see here. C. Is it C? Ding, 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 ding. It is very much C. This is now literally the weakest divergence. So in theory, if this, I'll get to Wolf, Mike. I'll get to Wolf. Give me a second. In theory, this is a very weak divergence. SPY can continue onward. Okay, very, very weak divergence. So this tells me SPY wants to keep fucking around and finding out to the upper side. So this is how you try and get to like some sort of thesis for the future, bullish and bearish momentum. Now, if you turn on your small time frames, you can see multiple bearish or multiple bearish divergences in small time frames. You can literally spot them. Look at this. This is why I said, hey, today's going to be a very bearish sentiment. Well, now look at the RSI divergence list now, right? All right, let me just show you something. Let me just show you something. Now that we're in smaller time frames, a lot more candle structures, a lot more action. Now you notice that price action is trying to break out, but it's rejecting. But the RSI is doing what? It keeps doing what? Rejecting. Lower high, medium high, somewhat equal highs. So what class of divergence is this one now on the 1 hour time frame, folks? Last one. This is my last little segment on RSI movement structure. What RSI, if the price action is even, but your RSI is making lower highs, what class divergence are we forming here? What class? Very simple. You're gonna walk away with learning something on my channel. Not giving you fucking goddamn, oh, what's the price target? B. Yo, DJ wants to learn. DJ's hungry. DJ's fucking hungry. Yes, it is absolutely B. So it's not the strongest of A, but you absolutely got B. Well, B could have been that terminal candle right there. We created divergences right here. Boom, boom, boom. Now you got the sell-off. Boom, boom, boom. So now it's going to print, at least form a new lower high. And now price action is eventually going to find maybe a trend line rejection area. And if it comes back over here, well, guess what? If it comes back over here, guess what? You might just be printing, what's the word I'm looking for? you might just be printing a Class A bearish divergence. If this breaks this trend line, well, if you break the trend line here, all right, and then you're making a new lower high, this is called, now that would be considered Class A, all right, Class A. But we'll watch, right? But so far, the Class B is banning out. That's why I say, hey, we gotta get a pullback going. This fucking thing is too hot. All right, let's take a look at Wolf, because this guy's spamming Mike Fam. Does the RSI above 50 not factor if the stock overall is still bullish? So yes and no. Where are we? 50. So yes. So that's why I love that you said that. So the RSI above 50 does factor in bullish momentum. But another thing you got to consider is the breakout of testing that center line. So what do I mean? Let's see if I can spot one. Okay, boom, right here, perfect. Look at SPY. Look at SPY. Watch. Beautiful. Look at the RSI center line. Your RSI is never going to be picture perfect rejection on the center line. It's never going to be picture perfect. But if the RSI does not break out at a certain specific range, obviously it rejected it. But watch what happened when you tested that center line. You broke out, and watch, what did you do here? You what? You confirmed the trend by doing what? A double bottom confirmation bounce. Now you did it again here for a continuation run on the 1 hour. Guess what happens when you fail the center line? Boom, plucked. It fucking puked. And that's why if you turn on the 1 minute on the RSI, more than likely RSI, this is a bad example, I can't do it on this chart. When you start a run on the meme runs, for example, oh, you know what's even better? BYD. BYD should be a great example. This is a nice little lesson, folks. Now you got me into educational. Sorry, folks, all your requests can go fuck yourself. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to explain the RSI because it's my favorite indicator. It's my favorite indicator. So, go fuck yourselves, guys. All right, good. Let me see if I can catch it on higher time frames. BYD. Where's the run? When did it start running on BYD? It was right here, right? All right, boom, right there, boom. Okay, boom, 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 boom. All right, so the run started on BYD, right? It started when? I think it was like right here, right? Right here? Yeah, it was right here. Let me just turn on the 15. Let's see if I can show you a little bit of a better trend here. I think it was in here, right? No. So I'll just do the 30-minute. What the fuck? Why is it taking off my goddamn range, man? All right. So stupid. All right, so BYD. The run looks like it started here on this day. Well, what did price do every time it touched this upper trend line? On this upper channel, right? So you maintained the 50 above it. You rejected this general area. But what did price do every time it pivoted off of this zone? Continuation bounce. When you failed a key area on the SMA, that's when it puked here. But there's a rule in the RSI that a lot of people don't know. The longer you stay above the bullish line, folks, there's like a little niche rule that nobody knows. The longer you stay above the bearish line, your center line RSI gets pushed up. If you guys didn't know this, that's a nice little secret. A lot of people don't know this. The longer the RSI stays above the bull zone or bear zone, doesn't really fucking matter the trend, the center line starts making its way up. And where was the center line continuation bounce? Off of this meme run. And then once you failed this trend line, that's right. It was right here. It was right here. So once you started this, whoa, holy shit. So once you started this meme run, price action was holding on for days. RSI staying above the bull zone. So the center line started moving up. It started creeping up. And where was it? Right here. So you started here, off of this rip here, and then once you failed it here, puke. I know it's a little confusing, but always remember that the longer you stay above bear zone or bull zone RSIs, The center line, based on pivot price action history on their side, is going to become the new center line. So yes, staying above 50 is very important, but the longer you stay above the RSI bull zone or bear zone, the center line is no longer at the 50 mark, and depending on the structure on the RSI, it's much higher. So in this case, it was at 58.24. Isn't that funny? Isn't that cute? At least you guys learned something today. All right, so let's take a look at some of the requests. God damn it, you guys are really blowing up my shit. I'd rather teach than fucking than look at price action. I mean, talk about charts all day. But since we're going back to business, all right, Wolf, what's going on here? Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, time out, folks. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Spy. Hold up. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Hold up. 1 second, homies. 1 second. 1 segundo. Alright, so Spy. Great. Fucking fantastic. Alright, this is... Alright, so Wolf. I'll cover Wolf right now. Alright, so it's running. Bull flag. Very much in a bull flag. Absolutely in a bull flag. Absolutely. What's going on here? What happened? Why is this going stupid? What happened here? Why is it doing that? You know, this thing is in a bull flag, right? So in theory, the bull flag measurement rule, if it breaks out of it, this thing can get to fucking 1945. 1945 is your little bounce measurement rule. Wow. Very good. All right, 145 ASST. So it loved the so it loves this range, folks. So now it's forming a bounce area, at least a nice little pivot area at 145. Naka will crash too. Naka will crash. Let's see, Naka. Absolutely. Actually, Naka's in a bear flag right off the rip. It's a nice little weak one. Yeah, it's in a bear flag formation. Yep. I don't like display here. I don't like display. When you have too much space, it's somewhat invalidated. But we use patterns to dictate at least where price action, or at least where we anticipate price action to go to. This measurement rule off of Naka, off of this bear flag, is absolutely disgusting, because it can completely start crashing down to the 76 cents level. Now, where's the 76 level come from? Let me see if we can get, if it breaks out of this trend line bounce here. Let me get the proper clone. I like to be, my OCD starts kicking in. If it breaks that trend line, so let's move it forward a little bit down, because I'm just like a degenerate. That's your area. So roughly at this zone here. Oh, look how clean that was. Wow, look how clean. 75.94, folks. Off of this bearish flag formation if it continues downward. Yeah, now I can completely get ass blasted here, so be careful. Again, SPY needs to act nice. And what we know about divergences, folks, what do we know about divergence on SPY? What class is in printing? Well, let me show you the price action. I know this sounds boring for some folks, but fuck off if you don't want to learn. Go to some degenerate's channel's ass to fucking get some prices that he'll clap you on. There you go. Okay, so it's still running up. Still running up. It wants to test that top trend line, and hopefully we get another rejection bounce here. Can you give a breakdown on the Fluence Energy FLNC? It's my main stock. I have 700 in it. Everything it gets above 20, it just bottoms out. FLNC? What the hell is this? FLN. I never heard of FLNC. I don't know what this is. But we'll take a look at it. Oh my god. Well, it definitely has a lot of momentum as of April. Wow, it went to $4, or I should say $3. What in the fuck happened here? Wow. Energy stock, huh? RSI monthly. Bearish divs, no. Let me see the Discord chat. Yes. Just in Nvidia to invest 1 billion Nokia knock. Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? Guys, there's news here. Are you fucking kidding me? What are they gonna make? Fucking GPU phones? Hey Jay-Z, can you check that account on the members list real quick? PYPL. I don't like these short-dated members. Like, these are fucking fake accounts. Anytime I see accounts, application dates that are almost at the same day or just brand new accounts, these are fucking spam. You know what? I'm gonna reject this account. Fuck off. PYPL. PYPL, if you're in the chat, request again, but I think you're a bot. You're a fucking bot. Alright, so let's take a look at this energy play. I already see a potential harmonic here. Looks like a goddamn alt bat. Yeah, looks like an alt bat here. 1 second. Looks like an alt bat, yeah. I'm not favorable of this 3-3 ratio. We'll entertain this alt bat for a second. So, 113. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. No. Invalid. Nope. Invalid. Not a harmonic. Ratio's way off. Alright, well, RSI. What did we learn? Let me go on my main chart. Oh no, we are on my main chart. Weekly, you're scalding. Alright, if we look left, this is the first time it's actually made a broken high on the RSI. It's a clean energy style. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, chat, what do you see, chat? Chat. What do you guys see here? What do you guys see here, chat? What do you see? My boy, you better be careful with this one. Better be careful based off what pattern formations forming. Better be careful. Better be careful. Chat, what do you call this potential pattern on the 3-day? The housing specialty New York, yes, but let's break down. Let's go. What do you see on the RSI here potentially? I'm gonna head and shoulder, Sherry, with the fucking head and shoulder call out. Yes, your confirmation break of this head and shoulder is this trend line here. So if you break this trend line, well, folks, energy stock is not gonna look good. So first things first, it's in a head and shoulder formation on the 3-day. So very important to keep an eye on this. Okay, very important. Okay, still bullish. The trend is very bullish without question. But right now, based on the data in front of me, it's forming a head and shoulder. Is it going to pan out? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, maybe, maybe not. But this is how you add confluence and thesis before entering a trade. Now that we got the data out of the way, the RSI data out of the way, first off, let me take a look at the daily real quick. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, this is another good example. A nice little practice. Nice little practice. All right, folks. All right, folks. Beautiful. All right, what divergence is this one? Back to lessons. Back to lessons. I guess today you guys are going to learn a little bit of education here. So since you want to learn a little bit of a TA, what divergence is the candle forming on this structure? FLNC. Tell me which one, chat. Class A. Is it Class A? Well, let's take a look. Class A, bearish divs. We have a high and a higher high, and lower and a low and a lower low. A low and a lower high. Is that confirmed? Bing, 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 bing. Yes. Bing. And look what happened when you have the divergence pan out. You got the sell-off the next day. Every time you have movements like these, you start creating divergences, and this is why you wait the next day for a pullback. And this potentially, now you're forming a hammer on the fucking daily. It looks like a hammer. It's still got a long wick here. But look at the sell-off off of this divergence on the daily structure candle. That's good. Yo, Jay Blow, you already know, bro. You cooking, brother. You cooking. Yes, it is Class A, folks. Very nice lesson. So next thing you want to start looking at, what is price action doing? All right, now it's in a bearish trend. It's rejecting. So you're making a this one actually, I don't know what the peak was here, but now you're absolutely getting you have a lower high, and you have actually you just sold off. You have a lower high right now. So this bearish trend line you have to respect. Keep an eye on this bearish trend line. If we come back up and do not break this trend line, it's going to come back down and start making a new lower high here. So things to consider before taking this trade. But right now you are finding a key area of support, which has multiple touches at the support line here, which I see here, roughly at the 1836. So it loves 1836 candle structure formation here. Love it. So now it's somewhat like, let me throw on small time frames here so we can start seeing some sort of idea. Yeah, so look, the bearish trend line here. Bearish divergence panned out, but it loves at their 1836. RSI still above the center line. There's a lot of fucking messes going on here. Give me 1 second. All right, now it's a little bit more cleaner, folks. I'm sorry. Bearish divergence. Long wick shadow. Okay, this is a bearish candle here. Very bearish. If you fail the 1836, based on price action history, it can completely start making moves to the downside. So far, it's shown that it absolutely plummets at 1836. Rejection. Multiple touches of non-breaking out of this zone is a very, very bearish sentiment. In theory, you are inside a descending wedge. This is called the descending wedge. Technically, it kind of broke out of it, but then it got back in. But look, you're making a new lower high. Lower high, lower high, lower high. Price actions respecting the 1836, but the longer you keep rejecting this, it's either going to do this at the apex or it's going to do this at the apex. Okay, so keep in mind what's going to happen. I can't predict the future, but based on what price action doing, where it's at now, what is it always doing? What is it doing? Rejecting. But what does price action want to do? Bounce off the 1836. So it likes this area. You got to monitor it. Now, obviously, we can add more additional confluence to see where the EMAs are. See where the EMAs are. Okay, and it, ooh, your bounce, your absolute bottom on this ticker is right here. Your absolute bottom is 1556. If you ever catch this ticker coming back down to the golden pocket, not financial advice, don't take my word for it, but based off price action history, what is price action doing? Respecting what? That 20 EMA daily. Look at that absolute bottom on this ticker. Beautiful. Beautiful. So if you're patient enough, and if SPY gives you the opportunity to sell off, which it is, this is how I trade in the world, in the day trade. Look at the macro fundamentals, SPY, NASDAQ, whatever the fuck you into. And if SPY going to give you tomorrow another discount, which it is today, some tickers are red today. Look at this list. Then I know based on my ETF here that I might get another discount tomorrow because we're still printing bearish divs. Bearish divs. So wait for the opportunity. And look, again, price action, making new lower highs. It's not really going up. It's rejecting. So it wants to sell off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's 1886 right now, or 1888, whatever have you. But if it fails that, I personally, I would love for you to get this at a much cheaper discount if you can right here. So roughly wherever that 20 EMA is at the time, 1626 seems to be a nice area bounce. Confluence would be 1556 because you can get a sell-off and a wick right at the zone. Right at the zone. So the zone would be perfect if you can catch it here. Not financial advice. All right, sideways action, ASST, let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. Oh. Chat. Uh-oh. What do we see here? 15-minute. Uh-oh. Another one. Guys, are we seeing a fucking theme here today, folks? Exactly. Mealy dog, absolutely. If you like the stock, DCA. DCA, if you really like it. But how I trade is I always look at oh my god, what the fuck? I almost got a brain fart. I always look at SPY to give me the confidence before I enter a trade. And if I smell SPY is going to continue down, then you know what? I'm going to sit on my hands and wait for the opportunity. Because this could be a continuation run tomorrow. So everybody has different ways of managing the markets. This is my way of thinking. This is my way of trading. You absolutely don't have to listen to me at all. You absolutely don't. Everybody has different ways of trading. Everyone has different tolerance. Everyone has different methods. Everyone has different rules. My rule is I wait for SPY to give me the confirmation before I take a trade. Because I'm not here to make fucking 8%. I'm here to make 30%, 40%. I'm here to make the big bucks. Big swing trades. I'm not here to make fucking 7%. If I really wanted to do that, I trade the first hour of the day. I don't do that. Head and Shoulders, Sherry. Yes. Yo, Sherry. You and fucking D-Lo, I think that's his name, DJ, really fucking learning today. You guys are absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. So yes, Head and Shoulders on ASST. So what we're going to do, folks, is be patient. Now, obviously, you can DCA because it's doing what? What is price action now doing? It's basing where? From a risk reward, where's ASST basing? Now that you're learning how to trade the markets and understand the RSI, what is price action doing on ASST right now, folks? I haven't showed you what is ASST doing right now. If you could, I would. That's on there. My other stock do lithium batteries for the new electric trucks. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. So much TA, so much information. Join the Discord, and I want you to ask those questions in the Discord because I want everybody to learn in the Discord community. So if you have questions, this is a great way to consolidate all these questions in the Discord. And that way, when I get a chance, I can explain it to you and the entire Discord community. And we are all learning, and we're all going to eat. Welcome, welcome. All right, sorry. Woo! Join the Discord, folks. All right, so back to TA, back to education. So if we know the RSI is printing a Head and Shoulders, what's your RSI, 14 or you use custom, brother? No, this is yeah, 14 custom. I mean regular 14. Yep, you got the right answer. Yep. All right, so RSI ASST. What are we waiting for? All right, well, your confirmation line on the RSI Head and Shoulder potential is right there. Or you're literally on it right now. Actually, you're at this zone right here. So let's see what happens. I'll download it if it's an app. Yeah, it is an app, brother. It is an app. It is an app, folks. Here, I'll even give you the Discord link. I'm gonna post a Discord link right now on the group, so you guys don't have to go all over the place. I'm gonna post it in the chat right now, folks. There you go, brother. Just a disclaimer, folks. I am traveling. I'm outside. I'm in a third world country, so if my stream does get cut off, understand that there was a power outage. Just a heads up, disclaimer. Welcome, welcome. Yes. All right, so ASST. So again, we're monitoring the RSI on ASST. But folks, let me turn off all the noise. Let me turn off the box. Where is ASST now basing? All right? Where is it basing? Where is it bouncing off, and where is it rejecting? Right? Somewhat in a range now, right? So is it in a downtrend or is it in a range? Well, count your blessings because it's not a downward channel that we had previously, right? But I want you guys to take note of something. Do you guys see these candles? Are you guys noticing these candles? I'll teach this in another time. But do you know what these candles are telling you? Yeah, I'll break it down. Look at the candles on the higher time frames. What is candle structure telling you? All right, just off of this little structure right here. A low, a higher low trend. People are buying at these absolute lows when the opportunity presents itself. These wicks are telling you a story. These wicks are absolutely telling you a story. There's a lot of value down here. There's a lot of value. There's a lot of orders being placed right here. Okay? I just noticed something as well right here. I just noticed that as well. So look at that beautiful trend at 141 here as well. Those beautiful purchase. There's a lot of value at 141, folks. Absolute value at 141 if we ever get there again. Bulls are optimistic. Is it worth adding if your average is below that discount? I cannot give you that. I cannot give you that advice because you know, everybody has different risk tolerance. But if you feel like price action is consolidating, this is consolidation right now. You just had a warrants being sold off. Typically, warrants on the short time frame are absolutely ass blasted continuation downward momentum. Okay, but the fact that we're not getting ass blasted, the fact that you had literally millions of dollars get $1 million orders blocks getting purchased here, and now we're ranging. I mean, seeing this, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't see any bearish momentum here. There's nothing bearish right now on this thing. So you decide what you think is best for you. But I'm telling you right now, this is not bearish. Look at this candle. That's not a bearish candle. That's an absolute fuck you. I'm getting in on discount candle. And you missed the train. Well, guess what? Damn, I should have fucking had an order here. I should have had a fucking order here. Wow, who the fuck wicked that? That's crazy. 125. Anyway. Gotcha. Thanks, King. Yep, no problem. But again, how I trade is confirming with SPY. Holy can. Okay, here we go. SPY at this upper trend line. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where's my 1 hour? All right, so it's going to break the trend. Cool. Whatever. All right, so SPY breaking trend. That's the first step. Breaking bottom. Breaking this bearish trend. Let's see if it does. If it does, the next area I want to see SPY touch is this trend line right here. And then hopefully we get another continuation bounce to the downside. Regan looking. And what's up with BITF? BITF is fucking doing a thing here. Give me 1 second. All right, BITF. All right, which one is in order of? Bro, remember ADTX earlier? It's down 50 since you looked at it. Is it really? Okay, I'll take a look at it right now. Let me see. I got an order of taxes coming in here. Hold on, let me see. Members, option strat. I think that's a goddamn scammer here. Naka's down now. All right, hold on. There's so many people hitting me up. BITF. Regan. All right, that was the one. Regan. What's happening here? What the fuck? Whoa! My boy? What happened? What? Oh boy! Whoa! Oh my god. Okay. 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 Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. Alright, well, gee. This is absolutely quite amazing. I haven't seen something like this in a long time. I haven't seen something like this in a long time. So it's absolutely having a breakout moment. It's actually having a master candle moment. It looks like an ascending wedge. It's not a clean one, but it does look like an ascending wedge here. Wow. So, is this news? Yeah, it's earnings. Oh, there you have it. So your fucking Regan trade is about to fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, who mentioned this? Who's the guy that mentioned this? Let me see, who was it? PX. Okay. Yeah, it is looking interesting. Now you have good earnings. Look at this histogram bar. Look at this bar. Okay, this thing is about to fucking clap. It's about to clap, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, good luck. This is a good trade. If you're in it, nice fucking trade, because I guarantee you it's probably riding some EMAs. Yup. Look at that. Oh my god. And you're above the 50 weekly. You broke the trend structure. Oh, guys. Okay. Guys. I'm going to teach you guys something. Oh, no. Guys, if you have deep pockets, not financial advice. If you guys absolutely got deep pockets, I don't know who you are. Oh, my God. Guys, does anybody know what this is? When you have the 50 and the 200 are about to meet, what is that called, folks? The 50 is my blue, my 200 is the gold, the yellow. Does anybody know what that is called? Chat, does anybody know what this is called? I'll wait. Chat. If you guys don't know, I'll wait one more minute. Oh my god, this thing is about to fucking explode. As a matter of fact, maybe I might just put a little bit of money on this fucking dog shit. Supernova. Oh my god, this thing is gonna go stupid. Oh, you broke the two. Oh no. No. All right, I'm glad with all the answers you guys gave me. Thank you. Bear flag, yes. Breakout, yes. Bear flag invalid, yes. Why? Revenues. Now, for all the deep pockets, if you absolutely, you know what? I won't even say that. Okay, this is called a golden cross pending. A golden cross pending. When you have the 50 EMA and you have the 200 SMA, when the 50 starts converging with the 200, this inflection point is called a golden cross. And when you have a golden cross, that is literally parabolic moves. Like, I'm not even joking. And the distance of this 50 with the 200 is even more erratic because it's deep in the bottom and it's going to shoot to the... Oh my god, dude, this is going to go fucking stupid. Whatever this ticker is, I'm almost 90% sure, in through time weeks out, it's going to get here. 90%. I could be 10% wrong, but that impending golden cross absolutely is going to go fucking stupid. It's going to go stupid. All right, moving on. Is Nokia down? First off, let's take a look at ASST because I still want to get in on this trade. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Whoa! What the fuck? Whoa, spy. Whoa, spy. Whoa. What happened here? Chat. That's not ordinary candles. That's newsworthy. What happened here, folks? What happened? Will the market hit a new time high tomorrow when the Fed cut rates? Oh, dude, I forgot about that. You just reminded me. You just reminded me about the Fed cuts. You literally just reminded me about the Fed cuts. 1 second. Hold up. I really want to get on ASST right now. You just fucking reminded me about that. And I hate you. Alright, hold up, guys. You just reminded me, and that's fucking bullish. I hate you. Fuck me. Why did you say something? I don't think so. It's already priced in unless it's 50 BP cut. PX63 with the macro knowledge. Holy shit, we just hit a new all-time high. All-time high on SPY. So what, you know what this means, right? This absolutely needs, this deserves a soundboard, bro. Wow. Wow, all-time highs. Wow. Success. Success. Wow, folks. I cannot believe we're hitting all-time highs. Are you fucking serious? This is absolutely crazy. All right, folks. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you very clear. I'm gonna give it to you very, very clear. ASST is now consolidating. It's consolidating. That's not bad. That's not bullish either. It's not bearish, or it's not bullish. Okay? This is absolutely looking good in terms of what it's doing price action. Okay? And look at SPY wanting to make new highs. Now look what I told you guys about the RSI divergence. What is SPY doing now again? It wants to test what? It wants to test that bearish trend line on the RSI. And if it hits that bearish trend line and then rejects, well, then you know what to do. Okay? Right now, we are overbought. We're just too bullish in the RSI. You are literally in the set. Oh my God, dude, that's fucking wild. Oh my God. I don't even want to talk about what I'm seeing here. Bro, look. Okay, look at this, folks. Another angle. Another angle. What is that potential? What is that potential on SPY? Right? Inverse head and shoulders. Potentially on SPY. Right? You got to look at it. Bull and bear thesis. Absolutely disgusting. But great for long, great for the long term, right? So, let's see SPY come back up, test that trend line. Get a rejection. That'll be another bearish divergence on SPY. Okay. We already called this one out. That was beautifully played. That was a beautiful play that we had here. Beautiful play. Beautiful. All right. So, what other tickers are we looking at here? Nokia. All right. We got to look at Nokia because everybody's talking about Nokia here. What the fuck? Nokia? Nokia? Are you serious right now? Nokia? What? What the? What? Oh! What? Oh my days. Bro, this is absolutely crazy moves. Okay. So Nokia smacked in the 0.5 key resistance area in this liquidity zone. That's a God candle. Holy, that's a fucking God candle. That's like the candle you want to see in any chart. Literally the candle. All right, so this is another area of resistance. Typically, you want to start seeing a nice little pullback at the bear zone, which at confluence at the 0.5 Fibonacci. So because of this beautiful momentum trade that you have on Nokia and great news of Nvidia, this can continue. This can completely continue to the upper side. Now, let me see the daily. Oh. No. No, no, no. Oh my God. What the fuck? What? Oh my God. 0.5. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Look at the RSI on the 4 hour. Wow. Jesus. Beautiful 4-hour bounce zones. Beautiful. Wow, wow. 93? Are you fucking kidding? Jesus Christ. I wouldn't be surprised if Nokia, for the rest of its eternity, for the rest of its fucking life, not literally, but like it stays above the RSI for a good run. Like, that's crazy, dude. That's absolutely wild. Congratulations on the Nokia trade if you took it. Alright, back to SPY. Let's see what's happening here. ASST in a range. What else? BITF. Let's go take a look at BITF real quick. BITF 0.4. Not really doing much. Not really doing much. Alright, moving on. We have a nice little sell-off. FNGR up 10%. For those of you tuning in, please like the video, like the stream, so we can continue posting some videos after market. I mean after closing. Like the video. Join the Discord, folks. Join the Discord. SPY. Let me see the 1 hour on SPY. Oh, okay. Here we go. So SPY looks like it wants to continue up. All right, here we go, and it's gonna come test that trend line right there. It wants to. If it does, let's see and get that confirmation. SPY looking good here. So far, so good. Hopefully, we get another rejection. There it is. Boom. Breakout. Literally, if I can trade just like this, perfectly fine. I'm waiting on SPY. If it hits that trend line and then completely pukes, let's see. I'm cool with that. Because what we don't want to do is enter trades at all-time highs and then we get completely ass blasted. Okay, folks? SPY is way too bullish. It's way too bullish. You're creating multiple bearish divergences on top of that. These are class A bearish divergences. Like literally. Like let me see if I can show it. Jesus Christ. These are multiple class A bearish divergences on SPY. So in theory, you're waiting for a pullback, right? Look at that. Higher highs, RSI is making lower highs. Right? So AUR, I'm bullish, we'll see. IonQ, wonder if it's AUR. Cherry butter. AUR, I'm bullish, we'll see. What's AUR? All right, so ASST coming down. Lovely here. We are getting rejection. So this is a beautiful time to observe now where price action is sitting on ASST, right? If you notice what happened, this was a dead cat bounce. If you notice now where the shift is in AR and ASST, this is really good. You're holding the 146. This is not the end of the world. All right, it's not the end of the world. Now let's go ahead and draw some Fibonacci's. I've been kind of slacking on talking about Fibonacci levels. Fibonacci is a whole nother separate segment in my Discord community, which I kind of have to I can't explain the Fibonacci. You kind of have to dig more into the Fibonacci thesis. Oh, wait a minute, I see something. Whoa, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of this before? Wow. Wow, you fucking genius. You forgot how to day trade, you dumbass. Now that makes sense. Now we can actually get more accuracy. So, wow. Haha. Wow. Wow. I just caught this. I just literally caught this. I literally just caught this. So that's not bad here. 0.5 to 12. Let me see if that's respecting here. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yup, okay. So now that we have the micro up and down, now we're gonna add more confluence, bring it from the down up. I mean from the from the up down. From up down here now. That's much better here. Now we got the ultimate confluence. Now we can fucking trade this like a pro. Now we can trade this like a pro. A pro. Beautiful. Okay. Now we can trade this like a goddamn pro. Confluence here on the RSI on the 0.5 macro Fibonacci. Beautiful, 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 lovely. Woo! We're gonna trade ASST like a fucking pro. Let's get it. I totally missed it. I swear to God, I wasn't even thinking about it. I totally fucking missed it. But still, no worries. We didn't miss anything yet. We didn't miss anything yet. Now, again, let's make this trend line a little bit more, much better, much cleaner. So now you have a new higher break that you gotta come out of, okay? A new higher trend line. So what we're gonna do is get off of this, okay? And you are seeing a nice fucking, you are seeing a nice triangular structure here. Displays too much, but you're seeing price action respect this upward momentum here. If I can get it correctly here. Nice little upward momentum here. So looking good so far. It's a shitty one. BITF 0.65. Oh my god. Dude. SPY. Okay, SPY hit that trend line. Guys. SPY's hitting that trend line. Here we go. Here we go. Bum bum bum. Here we go on SPY. Are you gonna continue up or down, bitch? Here we go. Here we go. Touch it. SPY. Give it to me, daddy. Right there. SPY. Gotta pay attention to that. Is this gonna puke the market or are you gonna break trend? Let's go. All right, let's go. All right, what are the tickers, folks? There's a lot going on here. Because if it breaks structure, then it tests that pivot zone area. Let's see. SPY going up again. Yeah, SPY is fucking going up. It's disgusting, to be honest with you. All right, ASST not really showing us any shift. Just consolidating in this range now. Which is not bad. It's really not bad. This is actually bullish. You're not really breaking structure. You had a pullback day. Okay, you have a pullback day. Now on the daily on ASST, you notice that the RSI somewhat pivoted away from the RSI center line. So the MACD, I want to see the MACD show me a different angle, but I don't want to see these the positive DI acting like it's gonna coil down. I don't want to see that. But you are printing a spinning top on the daily on ASST. But I want you to know on the daily candle on ASST, what is it forming now? Okay, what do you have to break? It's making a lower high off of the daily candle. Something to know. And you are below the macro 236, 153. Okay, 153. You're above the macro 0.618. So you're below the macro 236, but also above the macro 618. So if this is going to be sitting in a range, okay, cool. I'm cool with that. But I don't want to see some of these oscillators give me some bearish indicators. Because right now, the first thing I'm looking at is this delta. That means bearish sentiment is creeping in. The delta bearish sentiment is creeping in. I'm a little bit... that's why you're seeing a spinning top. Because bulls and bears are battling out. But right now, the bears are fighting harder. Look at that delta on the daily. So, just give me bearish sentiment off, and you're printing a spinning top. So let's monitor this going into tomorrow. Now, SPY rejects this RSI here. This is going to send ASST falling. So let's see if SPY gives us this momentum push up, break of trend, and then we'll see. What is this God candle, folks, on the SPY? All right, Nokia, Bitcoin 115, and then we have ASST on the bottom right. So we're just monitoring SPY as a whole, folks. Jesus Christ, man. This is absolutely wild. It is going up. All right, let's see if SPY's touching that trend line again. It's literally touching it as we speak. All right, so we can get rid of these Fibonacci extensions here. You broke the structure off of the 1 hour time frame. Let's see if it's gonna break trend now. This is technically a bearish divergence, class A. Candle structure from body to body, not wicks to wicks. All right, let's see if we get the rejection so we can hopefully catch another discount going into tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, another discount day. This day was technically a little pukey, but it was also very, very bullish for some tickers. So very, very, very neutral in a sense. Okay, very neutral in a sense. So we're monitoring SPY. Let me turn on the, there you go, so people can understand. Did I just delete my fucking chart? Did I really just delete it? Please tell me I didn't delete it. Oh my god, I did. Why? Why? Bro, I don't get it. I literally fucking don't get it. I literally don't fucking get it. I just had the pattern on it, bro. Fucking stupid. Alright, let's see here. OGN, let's take a look at OGN. What is this? What is this? What the fuck? What the? What the? What the? What? What? Huh? 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 What the?
Oh, no.
What is this dog shit? What is this dog shit? But these are actually one of my favorite plays. So let's see if we can at least get some sort of harmonic for a reversal here. Let's at least catch a harmonic. At least give me the reversal. Give me 1 second. Let me see if we can complete a harmonic here. No. The 86 is absolutely fucking hard up here. All right, tell me what's the story behind this, Sherry? Was it Sherry? No. Who was the one that gave me this? OGN. Who gave me OGN? Who the hell was it? OGN. Sherry. All right. Drug maker improper sales to meet guidance. The stock plummets 22. Oh, this is a. Oh my god, this is one of those fucking biopharmaceuticals. I hate bio. I never touch bio. It is absolutely one of the worst things. Okay, so you are coming close to a pivot zone on bio. So expect the bounce, at least a potential bounce right here, where it's been a historic pivot area, pivot zone right here on the 3-day. So take a picture of this shit if you want. All right, if you want. But right now, let me see something. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's do this. I got a way better idea. Let's do this. Let me see if I can do it here. Yep. I did. Bingo. So there you go. This is your layers. Take a picture of this. You broke the trend. And you broke right into the bear zone. This is your liquidity exit Fibonacci zones. So if you break the 0.7, the next one is 0.616. Yesterday, listen this shit about someone. What do you think this ticker? Bro, this fucking thing is dog shit. What is this fucking thing? I don't even know what the fuck this thing is. Based on the RSI trend here, you broke structure on the monthly. So look at this. Oh my god. So look at this. If you're waiting for a potential bounce zone, RSI in this box, previous price action history, in lines with roughly either the 618, the 786, we break the 6158, because that's definitely not the pivot zone, at least what I see here. So wait for the 616. Wait for the 616. Not financial advice. You do what you want with this fucking thing. Absolute dog shit. Alright, anyway. ASST. Oh no. Oh no. That tells me Spy's puking. Is Spy puking? Is Spy puking? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me see, let me see. Is Spy puking? Oh shit. Spy is not puking, but the RSI is rejecting. Okay. Okay. So, on ASST, on the daily, was it the daily? Okay, so this is called long wick shadows. That's not what you want to see here. Still neutral, but now it's printing almost like a fucking long doji shadow. And your delta bearish are the delta and the bearish sentiment is heavy. Very, very heavy. Look at the delta right here. Someone invested hard in it not. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you didn't take that trade. Absolutely horrid. Horrid. Let me put the music. There we go. Alright, folks, we've been literally live for a couple hours. I didn't take no trades today. Very, no trades. I only put money in Mobix, and that's more for long term. Very long term Mobix. If you guys don't know, it's a very, very speculative play. It's my only position. Oh no, and I have calls on BITF. So this is Mobix. This is a long-term hold. It's a dog shit fucking ticker, but they do have contracts with the army, and they're trying to acquire another company. It is absolutely a risky stock, folks, but I trade companies. I like putting money in companies that no one's looking. The market really doesn't look at this chart, because look at the volume. It's dog shit. But I love what the story is building up on this shit company. And hopefully they execute properly. If not, you failed. Oh well, keep it moving. Keep it fucking moving. But I like their mode. Their mode is really interesting. Alright, so SPY. Here we go. Okay, here we go. SPY. I like what I see here. So this is literally the candle. Either SPY rejects or it breaks on the 1 hour, folks. SPY rejects or breaks out of trend here. It looks like it like this. Looks like it like this pivot area here. We'll just do it from here for the sake of observation. So SPY printed another candle, so 1 hour left off this candle. It's either a make or break. So finding base here on ASST. Woo! All right, folks. It's the 1 hour mark. I'm gonna cut the stream here, folks. Please like the video, subscribe, and then I'll update you guys later on some other tickers. Maybe I'll post a video up today, depending on the likes on the stream, and then hopefully I show up in your algorithms. So it's been a long day today. We started streaming at 9 o'clock, I think, this morning. So it's a little choppy now. SPY making all-time highs here, but we're in a bearish trend on the RSI. So keep that in mind. Also, hit the follow button, guys, and join the Discord. See you back in Discord. That's right. I'll see you guys in Discord later, folks.